My recording has started. If you have to leave, you gotta leave, but now we can start. 9:20. Apologies for my own delay, as I've stated before. Okay. Like I said, I am more than just a little bit hyper, so I apologize if I bounce around a lot. I've been doing breathing exercises to, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Let's rock
Oh,
and
I'm
roll.
sorry. This actually does work against smells.
Oh
Smells
my
get no
god.
saving throw versus the reverse form of this spells.
That's funny. Okay. Putting the spells aside for a second, party. It is day something or other. 107. Sometime in the morning, you all, rested, cleared a few rooms, but it's still pretty early in the morning, you believe. You have just traveled down a spiraling staircase for a few hundred feet, it feels like, into floor 5. You're in a 15 by 15 by 15 foot antechamber. There is that thingy that Golden's character, I believe, read out loud. That's in out of character chat regarding the reminder to the devoted. Say the password or die. Reminder to looters and thieves. Die. Now, at this point, before the party does anything, I have to ask who has the iron coffer from the secret room 4? Y'all never opened that up.
And Dungeon Master, I begin pulling out my book and relearning a spell.
Okay, duly noted, Vi.
Okay, I believe I have it.
Okay, Chromie, do you plan to do anything with that at this moment, since Vi is now pulling out her book and quickly finding a corner to read in?
Or on stairs. Where am I going to find a corner?
You're in the antechamber after the stairs.
I don't think I ever said I got off the stairs, actually.
Alright, Vi, you're in the stairs. I have everyone else in the antechamber.
Did we ever get the coffer from floor 4 open?
No. You took it and left, and there was a bit of a hubbub. So I'm asking now if the party wants to open it.
I'll try to open locks with a 25% chance.
Okay, give me a second to pull it up. Cube dungeon. Floor 4. That lock has that. And you said you had a what?
25%.
Okay. Yeah, no, Coromid, you fiddle around with it for a few minutes. Vi, you get your spell back, and Coromid, you cannot
Okay.
open it.
I sandwich myself in between Cassie and Miko.
Okay, duly noted. Okay, the 45% chance Dom, duly noted. Yeah, no, Dom, sadly, that is a no-go for your character, as they are unable to open it after a few more minutes of fiddling with it.
Didn't we have a third?
Not any of the NPCs.
Miko.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Miko's done or not yet.
Miko, you're there.
Yeah, I don't know if I've done it, but she'll try. 30%.
Alright. You have, obviously, a set of thieves' picks and tools, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking. All the NPCs have a stone skin on, that's right. Okay, good. Miko, you are unable to successfully open it.
Alright.
Well then, instead of lugging this around with us, I'm just going to leave it here by the stairs.
Okay, so Chromid, you're putting it down by the stairs.
Correct.
Alright, party. What is you guys doing at this time?
Okay, and you said there is a door to the east?
Yeah, you enter that way from the west, so yeah, to the east there's a door. I'm gonna give you a hint. You don't need to worry too much about graphing this next part out.
Ah, okay. I will, sword in hand, open the door,
Okay.
and see what I see.
Well, party, he opens the door, and this foul odor, like the smell of someone farting times about 100 or so, seeps through. It was very well secured, this door here, apparently, like airtight almost. And anyway, so that smell creeps on through. I'm not going to make you make constitution checks or anything. You're all able to keep your breakfast, but it's not pleasant smelling in there. Chromid, this is not a 15 by 15 room you're looking at. This is a much larger thing. In fact, the range of light on that continual light stone is some 60 to 120 feet radius, correct? And the light does not cover it all. as this opens up on the left and the right, and you'll poke your head in left and right, and you'll see that this thing apparently continues onward in both left and right and ahead beyond the range of this lightstone. The
Crap.
ceiling also is tremendously tall. You'll look up and you can't see the top of it. And the ground is littered with these old yellowed bones. Like, absolutely littered, like the cave upstairs was. Somehow even denser. You
Yes,
don't
Walker.
see any monsters or anything in the range of light.
Yes.
What do you see?
Bones. Lots of bones. And I'll step a little to the side while holding my continual light coin up so that the rest of the party might see through the doorway.
Cassie puts her torch down off to the side where it's not going to burn anyone and has both hands on her sword even though it's still in short sword form. What is the party doing?
I do believe we found the internal guardians, yes? At this
I
point?
would think so. And yes, Miko, this is the only avenue left other than returning from whence we came.
Welcome back, Dom.
I do not know how big this room is or what lies within.
You have preemptive magics you could use.
Oh, I can be very preemptive. But that might be bad as well. All right, we need to arrange the party.
Alright, let me see a formation. Right now I've got Mistwalker, John, Cassie, Miko, Vi, Vasa, Peter, Greg.
No, I don't, Mama. But hang on. No, I don't hear it. Okay, so I don't know how to type this out, but what I want to do is put Cassie up front with me on my left. Let's see.
And Greg is your other strength, the up one.
All right, behind Cassie, we'll go with Greg, and Miko will be behind me on Greg's right.
Okay.
All right.
Would any of you like to be larger, by the way? Before we go into whatever this death trap is.
All right, let's see.
And we lost the bot.
We did. It wasn't doing anything. If someone wants to play something, feel free. I was going to let it be quiet and build the anticipation. I have something queued up ready to go, but I have not hit enter.
Well, boss, would that mess with our formation?
All right, I'm thinking here. I'm thinking, okay, Cassie and me in the front rank. Then Greg and who did I say in the second rank?
Miko.
Miko. Okay. Third rank will be just Vi. And then the fourth rank would be John and Peter.
What about Vasa?
Vasa
You know
and
what?
Greg.
We're going to put Vasa next to Vi on Vi's left. So each rank is too thick.
Still need to place
I
Greg.
could make one of you slightly bigger before we go into this.
Oh, wait, hold on, not Greg. Who am I thinking of? Someone's being skipped.
No, everyone's there. He's out on 4.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So you, hold on, Grills. are looking at that.
Greg, Vasa, Vi, John, and Peter, except for Cassie's on the left and Greg's on the left.
Oh, okay. I did. I mixed that up. Bloop. I will fix that.
So basically, I'm putting the spellcasters on the right.
Okay. Well, party, do any short planning you want. This will be technically in character, so I'll allow a minute or two to pass. I'm going to go quickly run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm going to go for a smoke. But guys, what we're going to do is when we go in, we're going to go to the right and stick to the right-hand wall. And we're going to start sussing out the size and scope of this room. And if something big or numerous comes at us, lightning bolt is first on my list, depending on what it is. All right. I'm going for that smoke. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back.
By the way, did any of you figure out the riddle?
Welcome back.
No.
Thank you. The last thing a man hears. Okay. All right, so Dungeon Master, you are back. So we are going to proceed in carefully. I'm going to check for traps real quick before we cross the threshold.
Alright,
And
you do not detect any traps.
Oof, that's a bad sign. Okay. A lot of undead. I don't know how well that's going to work. So there's my backup. Nah, I'll go with that instead. Okay. All right, so yeah, Dungeon Master, 2x2, we're proceeding in. And
Okay, going straight ahead, left, right.
going to the right.
Hugging the
Just
right
remember.
wall or at an angle?
Yeah, we're going to hug the right wall. Well, not hug it, but pretty close to it.
Okay. Well,
And,
party, everyone's staying in formation, I take it?
I am.
Okay. Assuming everyone else is, if that is not the case, message me or let me know here, please. So yeah, party, you all will enter this room. It's made of the same dark metal as the rest of this dungeon has been made of. And yeah, you're keeping your wall to your right and proceeding onwards. The skeletons on the ground, as you can tell easily now, are very poor quality, if you will. If you were, say, a necromancer looking to raise undead minions, these things look like they would crumble if you'd looked at them too hard. Yellow and decayed. Several of them are clearly not human as well. You don't know what half the creatures are. Maybe that one's a troll. Could be giant. That bone over there is pretty big kind of deal. But yeah, y'all are going to keep on the right wall. And so how fast is the party moving, and how long do they plan to keep going?
Normal movement speed. And we'll move for at least 5 minutes. Unless we see something before that's up.
So traveling at normal movement speed, you've got... It's impossible to be stealthy in this room, as people are kicking up bones left and right, and you step on a bone wrong and it snaps with an audible noise. It's it's unnerving, the sound of it, and the smell is really starting to get to y'all. Again, no constitution checks or anything like that. It's just it's there. It's flavor detail. So it's not going to take you 5 minutes. In fact, I should do the numbers, shouldn't I? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to do the numbers real quick. So from there to there is that many feet. Fuck it. I'll just tell you in terms of feet. So you'll be moving around for, I want to say, like 30 seconds before the light stone... Oh, hold on. That's 120... I need to double check continual light. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Zoom on up for a second. Okay, range is 6 tens of yards for magic user, so that is 12 tens of yards for a radius. 12 tens of yards, 120, 360 feet radius. 360 feet, whoa. Huh.
Is that range or area of effect?
Area of effect.
Okay.
Possibly. Hold on, let me check, because that might be range. Let me check. Oh yeah, my bad. So it is just a 6 tens of yards radius globe, 180 feet. Alright, small adjustment then, and I apologize for this. I thought the range was 120 feet. Peering in through this door, you can see to the left and to the right of you, Chromie, the wall. It looks to be maybe 150 feet in one direction, 150 or so feet in the other direction. You're smack dab in the middle.
Ah, okay. So we can see both left and right walls.
Yep, I apologize. I did not realize the range was that great.
Well,
Ahead you still cannot see, though, I will note.
Okay, in that case, we're going down the middle instead of wall hugging.
Okay. How close is the party staying together, by the way?
Enough distance in between us to swing a sword.
Okay, so call it maybe 4 feet, roughly?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. In that case, party, y'all gonna proceed forward. And let's see, you're gonna be there. Yeah, you're proceeding forward. Crunch, crunch, crunch on the bones. And Ikromid, you're gonna put your foot down. And everyone, there's no perception check to hear this. There is this grinding, rumbling sound coming from behind you.
Turn and look.
Okay. I assume everyone else is also turning and looking, unless anyone wishes to tell me otherwise.
Nope.
Honestly,
Nope.
I don't.
I've seen enough
It's-
horror movies. I'm not turning and looking.
The door just closed behind us. We really don't need to look.
1 XP to Vi and 1 XP to Greg is yes, Vi, you are not looking at the terrible monster behind you, and Greg, the terrible monster behind you is the wall seeming to fold in on itself as the door is obstructed. What does the party wish to do at this time?
I'm taking that 1 XP.
Continue moving forward.
Damn. Everyone down with that?
Yeah. Sadly enough, that's literally the only way to survive a horror movie. You keep moving forward.
As long as you're a virgin, yes. Well, regardless, yeah, party, you're gonna start to move forward as you turn back, and I have a couple things I want to do all at once. Party, the bones in front of you start to shudder and shake, and several of them stand up as humanoid skeletons, not wielding any weapons. There is something very big standing up, though. And it's at this point I need to pause for just a second. Copy image. Party! In range of the Lightstone is a skeletal dragon. Dice initiative.
You son of a bitch.
I'll fucking do it again.
Okay, one of you dicing initiative, or is it me?
Cheat sheet up. Let's do this.
We have a 6.
Okay, party, I need to see those options. Today is a good day to die.
So did you
Alright.
really throw an undead dragon?
Yeah, I literally threw an undead dragon. I should note it's not undead, it is fully skeletal. There is no skin, no muscle, nothing.
That's still classified as undead.
Yes, it's undead. There's a specific monster manual entry that I believe you're aware of, actually, that's an undead. This is technically not that, because... No, actually, that's a zombie. My bad. By the way, yeah,
No,
party,
there's a bone
Cassie's...
dragon.
Oh, neat, I didn't know that. Cassie's sword is glowing brightly and is now the side of a bastard sword, and she's two-handing it again. Vasa, you wish to evade. Duly noted. Flanking to the right, going for a cold shot to the leg on what, Greg?
Oh, seriously?
On the dragon. Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Okay, now I should note, party, there are quite a few of the humanoid skeletons. We're talking a couple dozen. If anyone wishes to adjust their actions with that information, let me know. Okay, other than that, I believe we're waiting on Vi. So let's see, we got Vasa evading, Miko casting Magic Missile, Cassie's going to be defending at Croromid, essentially attacking whatever gets near, which is going to be Yonder Dragon. Croromid's barking out, "The last thing a man hears," and casting Magic Missile at the dragon. Peter and John defending casters from skeletons by preemptively attacking. Flanking right, going for call shot like a dragon, and waiting for Vi. Evading towards the door and towards the right 20 feet, and pulling out 2 daggers. Okay, Vi, I'll allow you to throw one of those this round if you wish.
I'm not throwing them.
Okay, duly noted. In that case, party, congratulations, you had a 6 for initiative. That means you tied. Vasa and Vi, you may dice your evasions, respectively.
Three.
Duly noted. 1,
So
2,
that
3,
gives
4,
me a
5.
4 for AC.
Nice.
Or Vasa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and there are 8 of y'all. Okay, going down the list here, just assigning based on who piped first. Vasa. Miko. Sorry about this, guys. I couldn't do this earlier. Cassie. John. Peter. Mead. Oof, that's a lot of skeletons on Mead. Greg. Not Greg. Greg. Oh, yay, Vi. You only had a few of them on you.
Only a
Okay,
few.
that's the skeletons assigned. Now, the skeletal dragon is going straight down the middle, of course. And, yeah, it's not very fast moving, but it's still giant. Not giant. This one is, in fact, only large compared to the last one you've seen at Croromid.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get started here. The skeletons still need to approach y'all. They have a movement speed of that, so it's going to take them a few segments. That means those of you doing magic missiles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Cromid, you're going to bark out your thing, and that's not going to have an effect that you can detect. Miko, what are you casting magic missile at?
The dragon.
The dragon, okay. So go ahead and dice your damage.
Both of us?
Yeah, you both can dice your damage.
It's 1d4 plus 1, right?
D4 plus
Well,
1
good.
for every bolt. You get a bolt at every other level.
Oh,
Ew, max damage. Nice. That
I am
you
now
form that
useless.
bolt. You form that bolt perfectly in your hand and chuck it, and it strikes the dragon. And the dragon is not an actual dragon, so it doesn't like hiss out and swear vengeance against you. But you think you did some good damage versus it. You crow me.
Now useless. I have used
17
my
hit
one
points.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, Miko, you throw that one and it impacts, and then a few seconds later, 5 more impact for 17 points of damage, you said?
Correct.
For a
Okay,
total of
nicely done.
22.
Yes, we are. Alright. Let's see, we got Greg flanking to go for a called shot. Now, Greg, as you're moving, you're gonna have, like 6 or 7 or 8 of the skeletons following you, it seems. Are you going to try and ignore them to deal with this thing, or are you switching your attention?
I'm gonna try to get it in this hit.
Okay, you're going to try and get in this hit. You're dodging them, obviously, bobbing this way, that way, going for that hit. Okay, this thing is going forward towards a Chromate. A Chromate, you're done for the round. Obviously, you've got your sword out and so on and so forth. You're dodging around to blah, blah, blah. But you're not attacking this round. Okay, let's compare the dragon versus the skeletons. 6. What the fuck? Okay. Let's see. Vasa, let's handle you. Vasa, you diced your evasion? You have a 9 to your armor class. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now they're all not going to be able to get at you. So you're evading, you're in normal things, you're actually faster than them. I'm going to say... Nope. 3 of them will try to attack you. 19, 12, and 5. Okay, the 5 is obviously going to be a miss. Let's check out that 19 and 12. 19 is almost probably going to hit. This is the DMG. I want the DM screen. That's why I can't find the matrices. Okay, monster to hit matrices. 1 hit die monsters. 19 hits 0. 12 hits 7. Okay, those 2 are both going to hit. Okay, where are we at? The music already died, didn't it? Yeah, it did.
Yep.
That's annoying. Okay.
Here?
Vasa.
Oh, the only thing they fit is here.
Vasa, how many hit points do you have? 10. You have 4. Give me a system shock roll. Also, do you have a stone skin? Because that would save you from the first attack. Okay, in that case, take 5 points of damage. System shock. The first one did 1, the second one did 5. Two. Okay, you make your system shock handily. Yeah. Ow. That's half your hit points gone. And that is you for the round. Moving on to the next actions for the round. We have Miko, you cast your magic missile, of course. You've got skeletons on you. The thing is, you didn't evade out, so you've got Peter and John there. Let me check formations. Yeah, Miko. So you've got Cassie and Mead in front of you, Peter and John coming up by the sides. Vasa, Vi kind of evaded out. And yeah. So Peter, John are going up besides you, Greg and Miko. Well, Greg, you're flanking around to the right, so John's going up there, Peter's going there. So Miko, you've got these 7 skeletons after you, but John is there too, and he's got 4 on him. Okay, that's a lot of skeletons. Let's start.
What now?
Hold
on.
Fireballed the ring before we went in.
It probably would have worked. Okay, so that. Miko, what is your armor class?
Hello.
Not good enough. That's what it is.
Well, we'll see.
It is 5.
5. Armor class 5. For them to hit 5, they needed that. Ooh, wow, you actually just got lucky. Miss, miss, miss. And give me a percentile die roll.
Oh god.
I'm curious.
58.
58. Okay, incompatible with what I wanted. That one fumbled. So, miss. Okay, so that's the ones on you. We got Peter going forward to attack the ones on him. Simultaneous strikes. So these things... Peter, give me a roll to hit on the first skeleton that attacks you, as these guys there do their attacks. Miss, miss, miss. First one's gonna be a... Actually, Peter, what is your armor class? 18! Okay, Peter. Okay, Peter, give me a D8 for longsword versus man-sized. Six. Duly noted. Peter, you destroy the skeleton that attacks you. Peter. Okay, W is dead. Actually, hold on. Before I accidentally start deleting them, there are...
Ninja Master, because I
Yeah?
actually, you know what, never mind. I don't know if I can do that. Oh.
Okay, now we're gonna get into something interesting here, actually. Seeing this many skeletons, I need to do a die roll for that, but we're gonna deal with that when we deal with that. Okay, so Peter, you deal with that one. Stone Skin is dispelled, and Peter takes 6 points of damage. Oof. As 2 of them did manage to hit him. Peter. Let me scroll down to you. Comes of that. He does not need to make a system shock roll. I lied to you. Oh no, this is very survivable. You're about to see why. Maybe. Okay, so that's that for Peter. Peter is dealt with. Moving onward to actions of the round. John and Peter. Yeah, it's not a living blue dragon. And besides, the dragon's a pushover. Y'all are really putting the hurt on it already. Okay, so let's see. John, you're trying to deal with that and that, John. Okay, yeah, Party John goes for a freaking, he drops his shield, essentially, to draw out that scimitar of his. He's dual-wielding this round, so he's attacking first, even though... No, wait, that's right, he does have ambidex. And let me double-check his dex score. I don't think he has a penalty, actually. Dex 50... Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright. Where was I? John. Okay, so John going to attack first this round because of that. With a 2, that's a miss. Poor Johnny. Although, actually, I should have rolled. John, roll. John, roll. Get better than a 2. I believe in you. A 6. Okay, hold on. With bonuses.
It's better than a 2.
It is. Okay, I award you props for that. Okay, John attacking as a that with that sword. With... Yeah, no, that's still a miss. Dang it. Okay, Windows Defender, I don't want you to bother me right now. So that's John's first attack. These guys are attacking John. Miss. Stone Skin. Okay, so both John and Peter have had their Stone Skins taken off. Nope. Make sure to mark those before I forgot. Okay, and let's see. Good news, Miko, and who else was John trying to defend? Let me check formations again. Moving. Just Miko, I guess. Yeah, you've got Peter and John up there with Cassian meeting you. Okay, Vasa, you kind of ducked out trying to evade. Vi, you're also ducking out for a bit. You've got skeletons on you. Greg there. Okay, back to action. So that is the NPCs dealt with. Chromite, we've dealt with you. Greg, you're flanking to the right, going for a called shot on the leg of the dragon, two-handing that sword. Okay. Got that many on you. One of them will try to attack you. What is your armor class?
3.
3? Oh, that actually might save your ass. Sadly, an 18 will hit at 1 armor class for the monster. It claws at you for 3 points of damage or a stone skin, depending on what you got.
3 H, so I'm down to 8 HP.
Yep. Alright, roll to hit on the dragon as it's still approaching but doesn't seem to be paying you attention. It seems to be going for Cassie. 15 as a what level fighter? Second?
Yeah, because of his proficiencies.
Uh-huh. Hold the phone. And pick it up because it fucking rang. That's a hit dice your damage.
I see you remember to actually list how many hands he's using.
Good for him, man.
Let me see. Hold on. 2d8.
2d8. Plus strength.
Plus 5 from strength.
13. Nice. And that becomes a there, becomes a that. Yeah, that dragon is not looking good. You've got it below half health easily. Okay, so that is Greg taken care of. Vi, you're evading towards the door by 20 feet, pulling out 2 daggers. You've got some skeletons approaching you. 3 of them, in fact. You doing anything about those?
Are they near me yet?
They're approaching you as you've evaded to that point. You are faster than them. They're pretty slow, these guys.
If I may, it wasn't enough to sever.
Let me check. That's a good point, actually. Give me a second. That was
That's what
13
I was
points
going
to the... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Greg,
It
10
was a
XP.
called shot, so there'd
It
also be
was.
penalties to his hit, wasn't it?
You know, you ain't wrong, but it's a big enough target I'm going to throw it by. Going for a called shot on the leg of the dragon. Okay, guys, yeah, Greg cut this thing's leg off, and it's unsteady for a bit, but it steadies out by placing its thing in there, and its movement speed is injured by that. I need to see if it's going to rechange its target to Greg. Okay. Thanks, Greg. Now, where was I? Vi.
Wait,
So
why
you've
hasn't Cassie went yet?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I was saving Cassie for last. Don't worry.
Well, considering I roll for Cassie, it's kind of due.
So no, the point is, Vi, what are you doing with those 2 daggers as you've got 3 skeletons shambling towards you?
I can't do anything. My action was evading.
You can evade to a certain point, and then, because it's a 2 attack per round deal, normally I'll give you a 1 attack at the mid-end of this round. Would you like to attack, or parry,
No,
or
I was
whatever?
just going to evade.
Okay, duly noted. So you evade over there, and the 3 of them are not quite on you. Let's see how many of them actually attack.
I mean, if
Okay.
I had time to pull out my 2 daggers, I figured that was it. I was done.
Okay. Alright, what's your armor class this round?
3.
3. Okay, this thing to hit armor class 3 needs a that. Amazingly, they both rolled just 1 point below that. They both got a 15. Okay, then. Guys. Cassie rolled a hit.
Hold up, that's a... I had
That's a
a
D10,
1
yeah.
instead of...
Oh! Cassie dice percentage! 49. Oh, man. Crit tables, melee fumbles.
They're missed off
49.
balance. That would
Miss off
suck.
balance, dex checker, fall to the ground, and be stunned. Cassie, give me a d20. Oh. Oh. I did not anticipate this. Oh.
Can I remember if that you want high or low for that one?
You want low, it's a
low.
skill check. Cassie has a very good dex. She does not have a 19 or better. Cassie falls to the ground and is stunned.
Stumbling on
Yep.
the bones.
I
Damn.
guess you shouldn't put the best person last then. Shame on you, Dan.
I was gonna do a thing. Alright, does she hit hard enough to dispel the stone skin? No. Okay, that's how long she's out for. And yeah, that sword falls... That does it. Nope, she manages to not let go of the sword, so it's still in her hand, glowing yellow, brightly, as she hits her head on a bone and is knocked out for a second. Or more. Right, okay, wow. Yikes. Well, shit.
The Cassie,
Yeah,
though.
100 XP to Cassie. Yeah, shit. Okay. Well, Cassie, you've lost your dex bonus to armor class, so you're just on your armor class, Cass. Okay, how many skeletons are on you? Cassie, scrap paper. Cassie. Oh, okay, not too bad. Sadly, as Cassie is not, like, dodging around to do that, all 5 of them are going to be able to get a shot in at her. And let's see, what do they need to hit her current armor class? Because she is in that plate mail of hers. Plate mail has an armor class of 3 with a shield. Yeah, so it's armor class 4 for plate mail, and she does not have a shield. So this, to hit armor class 4, needs a that, funny enough. Amazingly, none of them will manage to pierce the plate mail she's in. Okay. Have I skipped anyone? New round 2. Put it in there. I'm glad the party remembered sweeping attacks. That was what Cassie was going to do. She was going to get up there and all the skeletons and just spin around. If she can crit those things on a called shot to the head, like on a 2, she can hit them all on the spin attack as long as she doesn't roll a 2, basically.
I was going to take down the dragon, but her being stunned and defenseless is kind of taking precedent.
Oh, by the way, Greg, yeah, no, the dragon you have the dragon's attention now. In fact, I forgot the dragon. Oh, well. Parry. Okay, bye.
Well, on that note,
I figured. Okie dokie, someone give me initiative.
did I do it?
Sure.
Do it then.
Also, sorry if I accidentally screw you guys.
It won't be.
Uh,
4. Nice. Okay, party, you don't have initiative. They got another 6. Okay. Miko, you're pulling out Molotovs, lighting them, and throwing them at the dragon. You are aware, Miko, that there are skeletons trying to eat your face, right? So you're like trying to do this while you're doing that?
You know, I forgot there were things on me.
Do you wish to adjust your action? You may do so at this time. Ikrormead, you've got 2 attacks this round, so you beat the skeletons, even though they have initiative. Go ahead and roll that first sweeping attack as the skeletons come a-swarming.
16 plus 9.
Dice the damage.
Man-sized.
Mm-hmm.
14 hit points on the first one.
Yeah, no. So, okay, the 5 that were attacking Cassie, obliterated. Mead, the 2 of them that were also converging in on you, dunzo. There's more coming in behind them. You hit them, and they crumble, these skeletons. These are the shitty tier skeletons, apparently.
How many more are coming at me?
Let's see. Obviously, you're not taking a second to stop and count them, but you're going to get a general idea of maybe a half dozen or more.
Okay, then I'll just repeat the sweeping attack when they get there.
Alright, in that case, their turns, you're doing the sweeping attack. Why am I doing this with
May I
this?
roll for evasion?
We're going to get to you, Greg. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, I'll just type it up then.
Okay, yeah, Crormead, your armor class is that. These skeletons needed a 20 to hit you. As one of them gets a 20, and it misses because you're, displaced. Go ahead and roll that second thing.
2 plus 9 for 11 at 8.
11 at 8th level. I need to actually check this, because you might not hit all of them with that. 11 at 8 hits that, and they are that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons that you will hit. Yeah, no, that's most of the other skeletons. There are 3 remaining that were a bit too far behind for you to hit.
Okay.
Like,
Damage.
Like there's someone.
Damage
Greg?
is 13 if it matters.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
These ones have 1 hit point, guys. They're
Yes.
shitty. Okay, so, Greg, on to you. No, you're at bottom of the list, and I'm going in order. Vasa, going for yonder sweeping attack. Vasa, rolled a hit. After these scheduled messages. No, roll a hit now. Where is Vasa? Oh, there she is, up there. with the
18.
18, duly noted. Now, they did have initiative, sadly. So, give me a second just to do that. They need a that to hit you, and that is a bunch of single-digit numbers. Only one of them hit you. For 3 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, so you got an 18 as you fight with your weapons as a cleric. No, as a thief, that's right. The open-handed thing is a cleric's. 18 as a thief. Dice your damage.
Also, Dungeon Master.
4, 2, 0. Okay. Yeah, huh?
Does this dragon have the ability to utilize his tail as a, a whip?
You're about to find out, aren't you? It does appear
Wait,
to
I
have a
thought it
tail. Okay, so Vasa, that's you for the round. You've attacked the skeletons. Have attacked. You've killed 2 of them. Greg, you're at the bottom of the list. I am getting to you, but you're at the bottom of the list. Please be patient. Cassie is unconscious. Akrome's defending her. John and Peter going for more sweeping attacks. Okay, John rolled a hit and Peter rolled a hit. 17 for a John. And 18 for a Peter. Oh, you guys, you're bringing it together. Okay, so John with a 17. Okay, he'll hit that many. Peter with an 18. He'll hit that many. Okay. Dice your damage, guys.
Which
6.
is
Nice.
D8.
Okay, so that's right. John actually has 2 attacks. I think I forgot about his second one. Oh well. Go ahead and roll a d8 both times. Well, for both of yous. And then Greg will get to John's second attack at this. Okay, 5 and 6 respectively, so that is 3 and 3, which is funny, that's the same amount y'all hit. I'm trying to move here fast, guys, but also trying to keep things going. Okay, John takes care of 3 skeletons, and Peter takes care of 3 skeletons. John, go ahead and roll your last attack. As he strikes out with yonder scimitar also. 12, that's a hit, dice your damage. Maximum damage. Well done, John, as you kill the last enemy that was trying to attack you and support Mead in getting the remainder of the skeletons on him and Peter. Okay. Vi. You've got 3 of them on you. You are opting to parry. Okay. Dice your first and second parry. Your first parry is a 2. What is your second parry? As you will parry the first one. An 8. Okay, Vi. Let me check up your armor class. Scrap paper.
7.
Vi. 7. Oof. Good news. He won't crit you. You parried his crit enough that it won't be a crit. Okay, so this guy attacking is that to hit 7 needs a... Yeah, okay, he's gonna hit you. Yeah. That guy did crit you, and you did take away that crit. Good job for you, Vi. 1 point of damage from him. And 1 point of damage from his buddy. Okay, take 1 stone skin off, and then 1 point of damage. Alright, you know what time it is now, party? Time for Greg to dice his evasion, as the dragon is paying attention to him.
Oh.
1. What's your armor class, Greg?
It's 2 now.
Your armor class 2. This guy attacks as a that hit point monster. A that to hit armor class 2. His first attack misses as he goes for his second claw attack and misses. And then towards the end of the round, you're darting around like a madman trying to dodge him. And he goes for a bite attack, and that might hit. That's an 18. Oof. Yeah, oof. Okay. 18 does hit. Let me double check this guy. Skeletal dragon. Claw, bite. How many hit points do you have left?
I know whatever I say, you're just gonna say no, you don't.
Well, I need to know if I killed you or not.
Ah,
You take 6 points of
has
damage.
8.
Save.
he has 8 left, so yeah,
Okay.
he does need to do percentage roll.
Great. First off, what's your total hit points?
11.
11. Okay, so yeah, that is a system shock roll, and then save.
Wait. Save
First
us in
make your system
D20.
shock. First make your system shock. 28. You pass your system shock. Save. Give me a d20. 11. Okay, now let me check, because the save for this might be better if you're a that. Actually, sadly, it's the same. Okay, Greg. Nope, this is the wrong channel. Greg, you are paralyzed. Your body seizes up involuntarily, and your muscles twitch, and you kind of thud to the ground, and the dragon passes over you to continue attacking the fighters at the next round.
Hello?
Okie dokie. As
Can,
this thing
can I get a
does bite
recap of
you.
what just happened? Because I didn't hear anything.
Greg tried to evade the dragon. It swiped at him with one claw, and he
Well,
dodged.
I know he got bit. I know he got paralyzed. But everything after the word paralyzed is gone.
He's paralyzed, and the dragon is not going to continue attacking him. It is moving on. The other skeletons around him, on the other hand... Now, this would have occurred before the bite paralyzation, so don't worry. You get the bonus of your armor class, too. Miss. That's a... might hit. Armor class 2, let me check. Amazingly, that just misses. That's amazing. Okay. 16 doesn't hit Greg at that point. Now it will, of course, but yeah. Okay, so Greg, you're paralyzed. Have I skipped anyone? John, we did your second attack. You've parried Vi. Vasa did your sweep. Kurami did your sweep. Miko did that. New round 3. Gong.
How many skeletons have I got left?
There is like 2 of them on you and 1 of them by Peter, and John just killed the last one by him. Your companions have some skeletons on them too, and that skeletal dragon appears to have done something to Greg, who's lying motionless-ish on the ground, and it's coming towards you.
The dragon's coming towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many skeletons do I have on me right now, by the way?
Oh, that's right. Did I skip you? Give me a second there. Oh yeah, that's right. You chose to evade. I think I completely forgot about you. Congratulations, you evaded them.
No, you totally didn't. Anyway.
Okay, it's fine, Miko. Miko, you got like 4 or 5 of them on you.
Oh, okay.
How long does this paralyzation matter?
Oh, Greg, you're out for the fight. I'm sorry, man. You
Oh.
can control Peter, though, John, if you really like. Right now, I have him going to support Vasa. Sadly, Greg, he's going to try and support the party member that's still standing than the one that's already down and possibly dead. Otherwise, he would try and help you. He likes you. Vi, Cassie, John, Peter, Vasa, Coromade. Just waiting on Miko.
I don't know why anyone would necessarily like him. He's kind of
Eh.
just vulgar.
They do just get the skellies off her. Okay, Miko, you're coming back to the main group. Good for you, man. And I've got Vi evading towards John, Peter, Miko. Okay, y'all are coming back into formation. Sweep attack to include Dragon.
It was literally
evading.
the first one.
Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. So we've got everyone coming back evading, so let's just handle the evaders first. Vi, dice evasion. After, party, give me initiative.
I got it.
Each
4.
for additional.
Grills, what'd you get, out of curiosity?
5.
You know what? I'll let
I
you
am
have the
at
5.
3.
You're at 3, okay. Really not. Okay, so Vi, you got those 3 on you. To hit armor class 3, what does this guy need? Needs of that. Oh, fucking. Okay, Vi, take 2 points of damage. As one of them will hit you even as you try to evade around them, but you will get there in time, assuming you aren't at 0. -1. Okay, that's Vi taken care of. Moving back over to the other evaders, we got Vasa evading towards me, Cassie, and Peter. Ooh, neato, he's at armor class 6 today. How many you got on you still? Where is Vasa? Okay, yep, there, with the 5. Okay. Miss, maybe. I have to check that one. To hit 6 needs a that. Wow. Okay, just one of them will hit you for 2 points of damage, Vasa. But yes, you will manage to regroup with the rest of the party. Daub.
He's down.
Oof. Are you at 0 or -1? 0. Vasa, give me a wisdom check. D20.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're down. Vasa, you try to focus your mind on the teachings of the monk that you have been taught to keep your body going beyond its normal limits, and that guy struck you so hard it didn't actually help too much, but hey, maybe it cushioned the blow a bit as your body thuds to the ground.
You're
Okay.
in your happy place.
Yeah, basically. How close are you to the party? Guys, he's about 5 feet away. Poor guy. 5 more feet, Vasa. Yeah, no, at this point, you're in your happy place. Aptly put, Pyramid. Miko! That's your evasion.
Yeah. I am afraid of being hit because these things will fucking one-shot me. The thieves get plus what to evasion?
Plus
Two.
2.
Plus 2. Plus 2.
Hey!
Fuck me.
What's your current
I have
armor
a
class?
2. I have 2 armor class now.
Your armor
Crazy.
class is 2. They have trouble hitting that, so don't feel too
Why
bad.
do I have to get a 1?
That's just life, man.
I need it to not be like that.
Wow. They rolled less than they needed to hit you. They do not hit you. You evade back to the party safely.
Thank God.
Okay, that's all the evaders getting back to the party, while the party is doing their sweeping attacks, so on. Oh, actually, hold on a second, Voss. I might have to redact that. I forgot that Peter was coming to, John was coming to support you. Let me see. Oh, wow, he actually did get there in time. Let me see if he's get that last guy. 14, actually, yeah, you know what, I'll do this
I'm
really
John.
quickly. Okay, John, roll to hit.
Nope.
Alright, now John. Do you want me to be nice and use the 14 I rolled, or do you want to be John and use the 2 you rolled?
You can. I think we need the 14.
Okay. Vasa, get those hit points back, and get your ass back in lineup as John did kill that skeleton before it hit you. Okay, let me go mark that off.
Yeah, guys, when the DM rolls to hit for an NPC that you're supposed to roll for and he hits, keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm bouncing all over the place trying to remember everything. Okay, we got the sweep attack to include the dragon. Okay, Peter was supporting Vi. That's a good point, but Vi, you were hit by one of the earlier ones, so he wouldn't have gotten there in time. Let me give him a chance, though. Yeah, no, he wouldn't have gotten there in time, but he will swing. Peter, roll to hit. As he's moving back with you into formation. John, likewise, is moving back with you, Vasa, into formation. And yeah, party, it's becoming sort of an unintentional circle formation facing outwards. Peter, roll to hit. Peter! That's you, Golden.
No, that's Vasa.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
Vasa.
Sophia.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, unless Vasa rolls in like the next 3 seconds, I'm keeping the 2 I rolled.
You want me to row?
You know what, sure. 10! Okay. Funny. Vasa, let's see it. If it's better than a 10, I'll allow it. I'm being super generous with y'all. 13, sure, I'll allow it. Why not? That actually hits. Dice 1d8. Vasa, I'm not going to hold it against you. I know you've got things going on IRL that are distracting for you. 3 points of damage, you destroy that skeleton too. Okay. John destroyed all. That's Vi. Okay, so yeah, at this point, party, they're not targeting y'all individually anymore. Oh, actually, no, they will, kind of. Yeah. It's funky because they're skeletons. But we got a Crowmead going for yonder sweep attack on the dragon. Done, 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 done. Okay, a Crowmead, let's see that roll to hit.
9 plus 9, 18.
18, that is of course sufficient to hit. Dice your damage.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Just standard longsword? That's a good point. Give me 2 rolls. No. Fuck. I have not considered this. Sweeping attack to include the dragon. We're gonna start it at the dragon and then shift it down from there. Sound good?
Okay. The dragon takes 22.
Dragon takes 22. Duly noted. And now roll again for the skeletons and then subtract 2. Wow, that poor dragon.
Okay, the normal skeletons take... The first one gets 16 hit points.
16 moving down. And you rolled a what again? 18 total or 16 total?
18 total.
18 total. Okay, so that do. Nice! You're gonna do like a nice fancy spin and hit quite a few of them. 2 from over there. 2 from over there. Yeah, it's fucking whack-a-mole. You're spinning your sword, striking through them because their bones are so weak. You can just pass through as if it's a hot knife through butter. Well done. And that dragon looks fucked up. Okay, John, I did almost forget about your second attack, but I did that last round, which means this round's your 1 attack round. No, wait, hold on. You're dual wielding. What the fuck am I saying? John, roll to hit.
Duly noted.
Okay, so the dragon is taking like 50 plus hit points damage so far.
8 plus
7.
bonuses. It doesn't hit. I'm sorry. He's got the dual wield. He's got the spirit, but he don't have the power. All right.
Easy, the Scorpius wannabe. Just can't hit.
Well, he's low level, clearly.
Alright, Dungeon Master, do I have anything other than the dragon on me?
Yeah, there's still a small horde of skeletons all vying around. It's hard to tell who's targeting what. Yes, party. Cassie will waken towards the end of the round and be up on her feet at the end of it. Assuming there's anything to be there for. Imagining slipping on a bone, so you smack your head and you're just out for the fight, and you wake up and the dragon's dead and most of the skeletons are gone, and it's like, the fuck did I miss?
Movie to watch though.
Okay, let's see what we got. We still need Miko. Looks like we got sweep attacks across the board minus Vi's magic
know.
missile.
I don't got any clue. Does she have skeletons still on her?
Let me check. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, Miko, it looks like there are a couple of them that are still trying to get to you, but at this point you've gone into like this semicircle formation. So you've got some fighters there that might deal with it or might not.
Getting hit is real life. I don't fucking know what to do with it.
Okay, I know what the monsters have for initiative. Okay.
May I roll?
Go for it, Lydia.
Party roll initiative, and then Vi and Akromid. I'm gonna need an initiative roll between the two of you. Okay, party has a 5 in general. Now Akromid and Vi. Okay, Miko of 8
I have
still.
a 4 personally.
3.
3. Okay, so Akromid, you're gonna go first. Spellcasting takes a segment. You're already there. Where are you starting your strike at when you do the
Start
sweep
with
attack?
the dragon again.
Start with the dragon. Okay, so Vi, yeah, he's gonna start with the dragon in a second before you fire it off. Okay, so yeah, party initiative is tied. So yeah, Chromie, this dragon is gonna claw at you as you swing at it, roll to hit. It's a miss for the dragon.
5 plus 9, 14.
14 as an 8th level fighter, you may dice your damage.
Mr. Dragon gets 15 hit points of damage.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have that many remaining.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3 for damage, but my bonuses take it up to 15. Did you want me to re-roll for the regular
So, yeah.
skeleton?
Reroll for the regular skeletons. We'll allow it.
Okay, they got even more damage, starting with 16 hit points.
16, and you rolled an 18, right?
For to hit?
To hit,
14.
yeah. 14,
14.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons hit. Okay. You're gonna sweep around and do that. Vi, give me a d20. They have 1 hit point. And I actually have been accounting for that.
Okay.
So because I'm just going to round it up anyways, even if you score a half hit point, they're good. They all had 1 hit point, the shitty skeletons, like I said.
Ancient bones.
Okay.
4 to the face of the dragon.
Vi, as you're going to fire that off, that bolt that you've just formed, give me a d20. Vi, you detect that the dragon was just slain. Its life force has faded. Do you wish to redirect your attack? There are still plenty of skeletons around.
Oh, damn it. No.
Okay, in that case, you're going to let the bolt fizzle out, as you will not fire it off, since you can't fire at a thing that doesn't have an animus anymore. Are you sure you wish to do that?
I stutter.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so Vi, you let the thing fizzle out, and that's you for the round. Cassie waking up into round. John, 2 sweep attacks this round. John, roll to hit. Roll high, roll high, roll high, roll high.
I roll what I roll.
You roll what you roll. This is true. Let's see. John, this is with your longsword. Still doesn't hit. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, so that is John taken care of. That's Vi taken care of. Cassie's waking up. John did his first sweep attack and failed. Peter's doing a sweep attack. Peter rolled a hit. Miko, you can dice evasion, by the way. Just remind me later when they try and hit you, if they try and hit you.
Hey, -1.
Peter, roll to hit. A 10. Okay, Peter. Peter attacking with that. A 10. Sadly, that does not hit. Wow. Okay, so Chromate still has his second. He still has his second. Vasa, roll your sweeping attack. That is going to be a miss, Vasa. Okay. Ikroromid and John, roll your second sweep attacks.
Okay, so I've got plenty of targets still.
Yep, plenty of targets as they're going around here.
15 at 8th.
Okay. Give me a second. Actually, hold off. I almost forgot the monsters. Okay, so Vasa, you're good. 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 3 of them on this person.
There's if that hits.
Good. Okay, Greg, that will hit, and Ikroromid, that will
You
hit. Oh. Yes, John, that hits.
John.
Both of you may dice your damage. John,
19.
19 points of damage. Okay. We're gonna deal with you after Ikroromid.
Bone
Hey!
chips just flying all over the place.
Yeah, you're like a blender, turning these skeletons, as the very few of them that are left are basically gone. Skeletons don't have morale, though, and there's still 6 of them left for the party. And guys, at this point, Cassie's getting up, groaning, and holding her head with one hand, but she's got the sword out in the other, and it's glowing, and yeah, party. Nil.
Do I see Greg on the ground, by the way?
Give me a d20. You see him on the ground. He does not appear to be moving.
No.
I can't believe Cassie just got taken out in the first round of combat. Duly noted, Miko. Okay, party, give me an initiative roll.
3.
3. Okay, party, y'all have initiative here. Hey, Ikroromid, are you splitting up those magic missiles one each?
I am. 1 missile to 5 each to 5 of the skeletons.
Alright, you don't even need to dice your damage, but you can if you really want to.
I'll forego it.
Yep. Okay, all but one of them are gone, and that one is over by Greg. No, actually, my bad. That actually went towards Ikroromid. My bad. Okay, so let's see. Who else has got that? Vasa, I'm assuming you're going to run up forward and try and attack it. I didn't even bother going for that. But guys, let me check with Cassie. Yeah, she's not going to bother. Okay, yeah, Vasa, you can roll to hit. You got John and Peter up there with you, too. John and Peter, you also can roll to hit if you want. That's going to be a miss, Peter. But my bad, that was probably Vasa. Or you can have that be Peter if you want. Well, whoever that is, that's going to be a hit. So go ahead, and we're going to call that... fuck it, we'll give it to you, Vasa. Roll your damage. I'm going to give you a hint instead. Hey, 6 points of damage. And the last skeleton explodes into a smattering of bone shards. Party. There are more corpses here than there were before, it feels, but there you have it. The bones of this giant dragon are old and stinky and yikes, but y'all have managed to survive. GG. NPCs are binding their wounds. Party. New.
You skipped my action.
Oh, that's a good point. Vi, dice your healing. Okay, Miko, he is breathing. Okay, Greg. What were you at when you were hit? Oh, my bad. What were you at after you were hit? After you were hit?
2 HP. After 2 HP.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. So you're at 1 right now. Doing the math after that. Good for you, Greg. And yeah, you're still paralyzed for the moment. Miko, yeah, you can check his pulse and bind his wounds. Greg, you're at 1 hit point total. Vi, you get those 3 hit points back. Okay, Vasa, mark off your bandages, plus 1 hit point. NPCs +1 hit point. Funny enough, none of them took damage. I am so surprised that Cassie, fucking Cassie. Okay, duly noted Vi. Vasa binding wounds. Vi casting cure light wounds on Miko. Vi, you can dice that.
Wait, what?
Vi has come over to you and said, "Hold still for a second," and begun the arcane chanting of the
I'm
clerics.
full HP.
Never mind that. Vi, do you want to redirect that?
I'm going to go for a smoke real quick. My character is keeping watch.
Duly noted.
Then I'll redirect the Vasa,
Alright, Vasa, you get healed. Vi does your healing.
even though Miko took hits, but okay.
No, she never took a hit.
There was a hit, and then it was, what's it called? Redacted.
Unless I'm needed right now, I'm gonna pop out for a second. By that,
Okay.
just deafen for a minute. I need to go change
Okay.
clothes into the dryer and do some other stuff. Message me, I'll have my phone.
Okay, Vasa at 100. Let's see, party, what are we doing at this time? Chrome's AFK, Miko's AFK, so Vi, you're casting and now praying for your stuff. Well, first studying, then praying. Let's see, NPCs talking and keeping watch, keeping watch, keeping watch. Vasa, Greg, you're there, okay. Vasa, are you doing anything special at this time? I'm gonna hazard a guess that's a no. Oh, keep him watch, okay. In that case, party, you all may reflect upon stuff or talk amongst each other, since half the party is currently AFK, and I need to use the bathroom. Welcome back, Grills, you can talk with the party. And there's gonna be a short, what's it called, as the party will be studying for spells and what have you.
Alright, so let's see. We got Vi is going to be down for an hour.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, Greg, after about 10 minutes, you're going to feel stiff and sore, and you will be able to move again. Vi, of course, at this time, you will have gotten your your spell back, and you will now be praying. Coromede, as the NPCs are also taking watch, and you've got Cassie rubbing her head, she's taken off her helmet for a minute to massage the point of impact, and cursing a storm up under her breath. Are you going to be studying for spells also?
I'm going to cast a spell first. Vasa got pretty beat up, right?
Vasa did get pretty beat up. Vi has her healed, though.
Okay, Vasa. Come here. I'm going to cast a spell on you. And since Vasa does not appear to be objecting, Stone Skin.
Alright, Vasa, mark it up.
And in that case, since I've got the 3 NPCs to keep watch, I will inform them. I need, let's see, 2 of those. That's 12 minutes. 2 of those. That's another 12. So we're up to 36. And then 2 of those is another 6. I'll need 42 minutes.
Okay, the NPCs are agreeable to go on watch. Miko being essentially AFK is in NPC mode. Greg, you're here. You can move around and talk and shit if you want. I got 2 party members praying for spells or studying for spells. Anyone else doing anything special during this time? I'll take that as a no. Okay. Well, party. Akromi, you will finish up with your spells. Vi, you
All
still
right.
have like 10 minutes to go.
Okay, I'm going to mark down what I've got then.
Are you planning to cast any more spells right now, Akromi, or are you done for now?
At the moment, no.
Okay. In that case, advancing time a little bit more. Vi, you have finished your spells. What does the party wish to do at this time?
Okay, do we still have anyone praying or?
At this point, Vi has just finished with her spells.
Okay. And we can now see that Greg is moving around again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is Miko doing? Just kind of NPC mode?
NPC mode. Looking around at the bones, thinking about thoughts that might be thoughtful.
All right. Get the party back in formation. And somebody said something in game. I was complaining about that, like she was paralyzed. Okay, in that case, we're going to get back in formation and continue checking out the room because we couldn't see the back wall yet, correct?
Mm-hmm. By the way, guys, John recovers his shield and sheaths his scimitar again. Okay, so at this point, yeah, you haven't seen the far wall yet, so you're going to be advancing forward, party. And yeah, the bones crunch under y'all's feet as you advance forward, and Acromede and the rest of the party, actually, perception checks, please.
Fuck, I failed.
Pass, fail, pass, my bad. Thought that was a 7, not 17. Okay, I don't think we need to have Miko roll a thing, NPC moded. You passed. Well, for those of you that made your perception checks, another skeletal dragon jumps out of the... No, I'm kidding. There's clinking coming from underneath y'all, and as you look down, you'll see there are coins amongst the bones. Silver coins shining in the light. And
Good.
as you'll look around upon this realization, you realize that most of the floor, in addition to being coated with bones and shit, has coins on the ground, too. They are the silver coins of the dragon on one side, crown on the other side that y'all have seen before. And you're looking at the size of this room, doing some estimates, and there are probably thousands of these coins in the bony ground.
Okay. Have we gotten to the far end of the room yet?
No, not at this point. Does the party wish to do anything special with this information before continuing?
I'll pick up a few to see if is it covering, like I can't see the floor, or is it like
Between the
sparsely littered?
Between the bones and the coins, you can't see the floor. Like, if you wish to stoop down and brush your hand, you'll see, oh, there is a floor under there a few inches in. But, yeah, it's basically coating the floor between the bones and the coins.
I'll pick up a handful and examine them.
Alright, you examine them. They are, as I described them, apparently pure silver, and with the designs that I have described.
I'll put them back down.
Okay. And party, y'all continue towards the fall wall. There's a small hill, if you will, made of the bones, and there's also coins in that hill structure too. Additionally, sticking out of this small hill structure is a... Give me a second. I see people typing in in-game chat, and I don't want to run them over. Here, you know what? Actually, I'm going to give you all a second to type out, because I want to put in XP Calc the skeletal dragon plus 48 minions. Done. Okay. Greg is still typing. Well, Greg, unfortunately, my patience is not infinite, but pretty damn close. Ah. Okay. So yeah, in addition to what I've listed before, there is a longsword, a potion, and a suit of plate mail armor up against the far wall. They're leaned up against the wall, and above them is this, much as I've described it before, it's a section of the wall that is a slightly different, what's it called, and there's etchings on the wall, and give me a second, I will pull them up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Where is it? Brainstorming. Boop. More text here than you've seen previously.
Hmm.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Comprehend language.
Okie dokie, you cast Comprehend Languages. Give me a second. It's still in brainstorming. I don't know why I'm in the notepad.
You said that was a long sword?
Yes, a longsword, a suit of what did I say? Full plate or field plate? Or was
Just
it?
plate mail.
You
Oh,
just
did I
said
say plate
plate.
mail? Yep, plate mail. A longsword, and one other item that I have yet to describe because I'm being dramatic.
Oh, I thought you said it was a potion.
A potion also, I forgot. But no,
We
something
wait
else.
and watch for the great return when the gods exact their revenge on the faithless. As it was written, so shall be.
So it shall be.
So it shall be. The age of man will pass, the age of gods will come again. As it was written, so it shall be. Alright, you do realize that the saying is, so shall it be.
Over here, it's so it shall be.
That
Now,
reads so wrong.
party.
Dungeon Master, I will make a copy of that.
Okay.
We
We'll
know
talk about
rubbing.
that in just a sec. Actually, no, we'll deal with this now. So, Vi, how much attention to detail are you taking of the rubbing? Like, doing a really thorough job? Or are you doing just a quick once-over? Like, give me an idea here for how long you're spending on this.
5-10 minutes. Like,
Okay,
I
thorough.
am. You know what kind of god I am, so I
Mhm.
mean.
Okay, you will make a rubbing of 97% quality, if you will. Good shit. Nicely done.
And then
Party.
I will heal Greg.
Okay, we will deal with that momentarily. Please hold on to that thought. Party. The final item on a small silver pedestal is a black box, maybe a foot and a half
I'm
in
back.
diameter, length, width, height. A
The same as
chromide.
the very
what are them
first one.
The chromide, you recognize this type of box before. You've seen it. You've carried it to a guy in Rinvera at one point.
Oh
Okay.
god, what am I?
Welcome back, Golden. Party healed up a bit. Greg still needs healing, though. The stuff in verse 5 that Vi translated for the party, as the party continued further into the thing, realized that the floor is coated in coins and bones. There are silver pieces all over the damn place. And the small loot pile with a longsword, plate mail armor, a potion bottle, and a small silver pedestal which holds another one of the small black boxes that's about a foot and a half in size, all dimensions.
Oh, how fun.
Now the question is, the pedestal movable?
It appears to be a ceremonial
Oh
thing,
my.
maybe a foot and a half
Fuck.
tall off the ground.
When you said that, my first thought was fucking Indiana Jones. We're about to fucking run away from a boulder.
Well, no, I mean it's because it's silver.
Okay, so Chromede, nothing seems to be jumping out of the pile at you. The sword and armor smell like magic, and the rest of the terrible smell that this place has. Like, ugh, it's killing your brain to be in here.
Companions, this armor and sword is magic.
What type of armor and what type of sword
Plate
is it?
mail.
Okay, Vi, you may at this time roll a d8 for your healing. Okie dokie, Greg, mark down your new hit points. So, what are you all doing at this time?
Going to see if my bag of holding has room for this box.
Let's see. With the amount that you filled it up, you've got room for the box, I think. Let me double check, though.
Mistwalker,
Yes,
are we going to spend time to collect the coin?
not this trip.
Okay. Kuromid, you do indeed have space for it.
Okay. Because I don't want to accidentally rupture it. I think there's more coin here than we can carry. We can return with sacks, though.
Might need an excavation team, Mistwalker, Cassie says, as she's pointing to the general size of the room. If the coin spread is about even all this way through, there are thousands, tens of thousands of coins here.
Yes, I have such a crew. But we'll need sacks. And then we'll still have to take turns carrying all the sacks to the surface. Wait. Do any of you have sacks on you? If so, how many?
Give me a second here. NPCs. Okay. Nope. Nope. John has a small sack. 1.
That's not going to be enough.
Miko, are you asking for an intel check? Okay. Let's see. You're a Dro. Yeah, Miko, you're not sure.
Oh. 10 large sacks and 2 spare backpacks. Well then. How many coins did we determine a large sack can hold, Dungeon Master?
Give me a second, I'll take a look. DM screen. Sack large. Saddlebag. A large sack can hold about 400 gold pieces. A small sack can hold about 100.
So we've got the capacity, sack-wise, for about 4,000 coins, not counting the 2 backpacks.
Well, the backpacks themselves can only hold 300. The large sacks actually can hold more. They just can be collapsed when they're not full and fit in there.
Okay. Well then, I suggest, if you don't mind loaning the party your sacks, Vi, that we start loading up all this coin.
I do not mind.
Very
Is
good
there
then.
anything else I need here? Otherwise,
No, longsword is one-handed weapon.
A longsword is one-handed?
you
Yes.
can two-hand it if you want, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay then. That's a thought right there.
Congratulations, party. You've cleared the dungeon. Some good shit right here.
All right, so I will get a couple of sacks, and well, there's 8 of us. I'll get one sack to start, and I'll start picking up.
Okay.
Actually, I'll let them start picking up coins. Has anyone moved to try on the armor?
I mean, Peter and John are kind of eyeing each other up and down, but neither seems to be doing it, especially since John has that splint mail from before. Cassie's giving it a fair look over, though. Do we want someone to try on the armor, or... And that's coming from John, You know what, actually that comes from Cassie, why not?
I could try it on if you wish. I do not mind.
The silence
Probably
is
be better.
deafening.
Probably be better for one of the non-spellcasters some plate mail.
Well, I said I would try it on. I did not say I would keep it.
Okay, well, try it on then.
Vi,
And who
are you
you-
trying it on?
Dungeon Master, I am trying on the armor.
Alright, it's obviously not sized to suit you, but it's like you pull the gauntlets over your hands, they shrink and become perfectly fit. It's magic armor. You can feel the Dweemer on touch. You do detect by touch, right? Yeah, that's right, you do.
Yes.
Alright,
Did
Crowmaid.
it feel wrong?
It felt magic. Didn't feel
But did
right
it
or
feel
wrong,
wrong?
it felt like it was magic. Like, you've detected magic by touch before. This is that same, yep, that's magic taste. Tingle.
Vi, were you going to wear that out of here?
No, I just simply decided to see if it was cursed or not. It would at least affect me and not one of the fighters.
I don't know, Miko, aside from your companions humming, the longsword and shield, not shield, plate mail that are the new items seem to be humming, yeah.
And there's a potion.
And there's a potion, but that's not magic in the sense that detect magic picks it up. It's a potion.
I do not
Black box, Miko.
feel
Okay.
much different.
I've
Go ahead,
already
Vi.
stacked the black box.
Yeah, that's one thing.
And Dungeon Master, if none of them are going to wear the plate mail or buckle the sword on, then I will stash those as well. And if I need to remove silver coins to do so, I will.
Alright. Well, if you're gonna go to stash them, the NPCs Peter and Cassie will ask for the longsword and plate mail, respectively.
Okay, it's party loot, but by all means, one of you wear it and or carry it until
Can I
then.
at least take it off first?
No, and she wears it with you under it, and it is a very awkward Vi. Anyway, yeah, you can take it off first.
Because I hadn't actually said I took it off yet.
I am a horrible person, but damn it if I'm not funny.
Greg, why don't you pack the potion out of here?
Okay, so I know what those do.
And yes, Dungeon Master, I will at that point lead the party in bagging up silver coins.
Dungeon Master, before Vi begins packing up coin into a bag, she will sketch the small silver
Okay,
pedestal.
duly noted. Oh yeah, that's right, Peter did take a hit. Peter will ask if you could spare a healing for him when you have a chance. He's not great. He's above 50%, but below like 75.
He will pause and, or she will pause and offer healing.
Alright, he will accept it.
Six.
6 points of thingy. Thank you. He's back up to full, and he thanks you graciously.
She will spend 15 minutes grabbing coin, putting it into the bag, and then pray for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then
So-
go, like, do that as many times as she can to get spells back.
Alrighty. Much like Cassie said, there's a few tens of thousands of silver here. So you're going to fill up those sacks and those backpacks, and you're still not going to even scratch the surface, really. So
Okay.
I'll advance time by some time to allow y'all to have filled it up, and those of you that wish to pray may pray during that time period. And by the time y'all are done with the praying and the filling, it will be lunchtime, and the NPCs will mark, oh, hey, I'm hungry, and they'll eat some rations as a break between the filling.
I will eat as well, Dungeon Master.
So for those of you that are filling up backpacks, that's 300 gold pieces. For those of you that are filling up the, what is it called? Large
Oh,
sacks,
okay.
that's 400 gold pieces, and for those of you with small sacks, that's 100 gold pieces. And for those of you that are taking off your shirts and tying it up carefully, fucking weirdo. 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
It's
Well, now that-
it's in the thing.
Now that we've got as much of this bagged up as we can, wait for everybody to eat or finish eating, finish bagging, get their spells back, and then we will move back towards the door.
Dungeon Master, triage, everyone, except for a coordinator.
Okay. Everyone will be triaged. NPCs are all at full. Party members, put your triage in out of character. Yeah, by the way, party, it did take a bit to do this thing because, like, to pick out the coins and not grab the bone shards, because there's tiny pieces of bone here and there, and you touch a thing and oh shit, it's powdered underneath. And yeah, it's tough. Since I assume you're trying to minimize the amount of bones going in those bags and maximize the coins, it's taking a bit.
Right.
What are you doing, pretty boys? Vasa, Greg, triage. Or no healing.
What do you mean triage?
Your percentage, your health percentage.
It's already in there. Greg is in there.
Greg is at 54, and everyone else appears to be full.
I will heal Greg 2 more times, but only if the second time only if he needs it again.
Okay, dice the healing the first time. 6, Greg. I believe that puts you close to full.
That puts him at full.
Alright.
Then I will. Well, I probably would have. Like I said, I'd be praying, eating, and
Alright. So yeah, you'll
I
get a
should
chance
have
to pray
gotten all
for that
my
again if you wish.
I should have gotten all my spells back then.
So party, it's gonna be afternoon at the time when you're done filling up the sacks and eating and everything.
Okay. In that case, we are going to take our bags of silver and move to the door.
Okay, moving to the door.
Now, you told us earlier there was that grinding noise and the walls moved in to seal it off.
It's like the wall flowed over where the door used to be, and it just looks like solid wall now. For those of you who detect magic, that is not like by touching it or sniffing it, which is to say, Miko, the wall sounds magic as you approach it.
So knock spell, Mistwalker?
Maybe. Is there a particular area that sniffs as magic, Dungeon Master?
Nope, just the wall in general.
Just the wall in general? Okay, first I'm going to try Dispel Magic. Tell everybody to stand clear of it.
Okay, give me a second to look that up again. I remember that's percentile based, so player handbook. Dispel magic. Where is it? It's probably the same as the clerical dispel, isn't it? And that was, if I recall correctly, third magic.
There might be a difference in range or maybe casting time, but no, the procedure is still the same.
50% for every level of experience above the creature whose magic is to be dispelled, or efficiency. 5%. If there are 10 levels, it's 100%. For every level below, it's minus 2%. Perfect when doing blah blah blah. Okay, back over to not druid. Magic user. Magic user. Dispel is an earlier thing, isn't it? I'm quickly trying to find it, guys. Sorry. Explosive runes. Where the hell is it? Seriously, okay. Okay, Chromie, dice percentage.
15.
15, huzzah, okay. Now the level of the caster versus this thing here versus yourself as a 10th level. Base 50 means that, congratulations, Akromi, that was a good dispel. You cast a spell, and the wall kind of trembles for a bit, and bricks of it fall forward a bit, revealing the doorway, as the magically moved bricks and shit that formed over it are no longer magically moved.
Okay. Alright, get through that damn doorway.
All
with
right.
our silver.
Party, I assume you're following?
Yes.
And we left that coffer from floor 4 on this level. I will get that as well.
Okay.
And we are headed back up.
Alright, do you want me to just walk you all out outside of the dungeon?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so party, you take the stairs up, go south, go east, go north by the bones of the Minotaur skeleton with its axe on the floor.
Yada yada yada. We
North,
get it.
west,
Oh
blah,
wait!
blah.
Touch the axe! Touch the axe! Touch the axe! It did detect with magic.
The axe is magical, congratulations. And that is why I walked you through there. You're welcome.
I pick up the axe.
You pick up the axe.
Alright, so yeah, we are going to...
Only the second magic axe the party almost turned up. I cannot believe that happened. So, now the party is heading up, and yeah, this time you didn't forget about anything.
Well, I mean, there's still stuff to be picked up, but we've got basically what we can carry on this trip.
So yeah, after like, I mean, y'all are kind of encumbered at this point with coins and shit and that. Not overly
Yeah.
so, but you're not moving through the rooms quickly, I assume, taking your time.
Yeah.
So call it after about 10 minutes or so of that, you will get to the first chamber, the one where there's the stairs down and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So
Going
you'll
up.
climb up the stairs and turn around, and there's the blank face of the wall that was the entrance to the cave.
And this is the one that I initially got us in using the knock spell.
Yep.
And that's how I'm getting us out, too.
Alright. You cast knock, it becomes all wobbly.
Okay. Get the party and the loot out.
And the party and the loot exits the dungeon. Woohoo!
We go home.
Yes, but there are details here.
Outside, there are zombies party. 9 of them. Standing
Yes, they're
around.
my zombies.
Damn it, I
Guys,
was hoping they'd freak out and attack them.
instead of carrying all that silver, set a bag down in front of each zombie.
But we have like 3 wagons.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to carry that weight when we have dumb muscle here.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm stupid. I'll put mine down in front of one.
Okay, so Dungeon Master, I will instruct each zombie to pick up the bag in front of it. You know, make sure these idiot things are picking up the bag by so they're not
holding
gonna
it
throw the
properly.
bag. Okay. And then we will go back over to the campsite of the Blood Hunters.
Okay.
Check through that carefully for anything we may have missed on our glance over.
Okay, mostly miscellaneous sundry supplies and such. I'm trying to recall if there's anything I wanted to have there that I forgot to mention. Bedrolls, campsite stuff, maybe some rope and shit.
Okay.
That's right. There is a book in one of the things. I'm not sure who's going to find it. Is that person going to look at the book? Here, let me make this simpler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vi, you will have found this book in one of the things if you're searching, which I assume you are.
Yes.
Okay. So Vi, you found a book. What are you doing with it?
Miss Walker, I found another book. Do you just wish me to stash it for now?
Yes. Stash it for now.
Okay.
Then I'll stash
Aiden,
it.
note that down as Blood Hunter book. And mark down
okay.
where you got it from, too. From the Cave of Trolls. Or the Black Box Cubed Cave. I don't care. Just so I remember in 3 weeks from now when you're like, Dungeon Master, I want to read the Blood Hunter book. And I'm like, what?
All right. So I'll tell the party if any of y'all need any of these materials from their camp, go ahead and take it. But we will come back for this stuff.
Anyone taking anything?
Wait, we brought 3 wagons, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Okay. All right. So let's get this coin up topside first.
Alright, party gets the coin up topside, I assume.
Although really, we should be able to just take the whole damn camp with us, Dungeon Master, since the zombies are carrying the coin now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna take the camp.
Oh man,
Anything
I'm gonna have
that-
to figure out all the shit.
Worth keeping. And we're going to trek all that shit out of the troll cave and up to the wagons.
Okay. Someone is gonna shoot me later as I didn't have any of this shit really rolled up, but okay. So, party, you'll get the Blood Hunter camp disassembled and dragged upstairs, and the coin with the zombies dragged upstairs. Everything's upstairs. Jaziel is there by a very dilapidated-looking, watering, collapsible trough that looks like it was set up by a 2-year-old that was drunk and high. And, like, there's some water still in there, and some horses nearby, and there's, like, hay on the ground, and Jaziel's just standing there, whapping his tail back and forth, looking at them, and they're just kind of shied away from him.
Good job, chap.
You're not sure if he's glaring or that's just how he normally looks, but yeah, Jaziel did not have an easy time trying to water and feed the horses.
Okay, then. Lots of skeletons down there. Nothing for you to eat, but I could have brought you back. Sorry.
Mistwalker, there are the bodies that's still inside.
What bodies?
The blood hunters we just killed.
Oh, that's right.
You didn't turn all of them into zombies.
Oh, and Dungeon Master, the two are either of these two zombies the one that was in the good armor or the magic user?
Alright, so let's figure this out. You did 10 zombies, so 1 would be the guy that was the magic user, 10 is going to be the guy in the good armor. So the one you sent down was number 7. Okay, so that was just a guy in chain. So yeah. Who?
There's a little issue with the magic user. You split his head in two.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
but
right,
okay.
yeah. Okay, so yeah. Do you wish to go back and get the magic user's head or body acromied? Otherwise, yeah, he wouldn't have been one of the zombies unless you really wanted him to be.
Yeah, party, y'all stay here with the wagons, but one of the zombies is the guy that was in the armor?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I figure he's the leader, or was the leader, or a lieutenant. So y'all stay here while I go back for a minute.
Acromied, you're
And-
going back in, finding the head and taking it, I take it?
Yeah, since you said I chopped his head off,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I'm going to get all of him. His head in one hand and drag his body with the other.
Okay. You'll get that back up.
Okay.
Oh, by the
And,
way, Coromid, this is your courtesy call that you have a Orc Zoom call to do later today.
okay, thank you. All right. The orcs.
You mean
That's right.
Skype call?
No, it's Zoom.
Yeah, I need to
No,
contact
Skype.
them.
You like Skype.
Anyhow, he's probably a little stale, Jaziel, but here's the body if you want it.
Let me check. Yeah, Jaziel digs in with gusto.
Okay. And so I'm going to take that leader zombie and have him sit on one of the wagons and give him the magic user's head and tell him to hold on to this.
There is some sickening imagery going on here. Mainly because of Jaziel. Guys, it's disturbing.
I am
Like-
taking notes.
Like a serf at a feast. Just no regard for bones or any organs. He just dug right into that
Again,
cadaver.
Vi's taking notes.
Duly noted. You will take notes.
And this is why the stench of that last cave didn't really bother me.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Good times.
So I have 8 zombies at my disposal at this point. Dungeon Master, do we have room for the party, the loot, and the zombies on the wagons?
Okay, loot's gonna take up a wagon pretty much. You could have a zombie in the buckboard though, or 2. Although you're probably going to have your crew driving that. Zombies could fit on the next wagon with the coins, and then party there. Yeah, you should have enough room.
Okay. Because we'll move faster if we're all on wagons or whatever. Even the wagons moving at a slower rate is going to be better than their walking speed.
Yep.
How many zombies are there?
Currently, y'all have 9. One of them was sent down and never came back up.
We
But
should
he
be
had
able
one
to
of them
fit them
stand
all
off to
on
the side.
wagon 1 with me and Miko.
Alright.
And the loot between the other 2 with the party.
All right. And Dungeon Master, I believe when Jaziel finishes eating, that will be time for us to mount up. And of course, make sure that we put the folding trough away and
Packing
pick
up
up
your shit.
packing up. Yeah. So when Jaziel finishes eating and we've packed up, we will mount up and head for home. Head for my keep.
2.5, 1.54. Okay, how fast is the party going to be moving?
I believe 2.5, but if that's hard because of all the weight, then we'll drop it down to 2.
Dropping it down to 2. Okay. Duly noted, Vi. Duly noted. Okay. Party. After a couple hours, you all will find Ikrormid's Keep again. And, yeah. There's the keep. It's a keep.
Okay, Dungeon Master, does this qualify enough for civilization for the party to level up?
Funny enough, yes. So, party, if y'all wish to take a 5-minute break, I'll go crunch some XP for you all.
Yeah, I want to go for a smoke. And woohoo!
Okay, Cube Dungeon Guide. Skeletal Dragon is worth that much.
The reason I did 20 feet to the right because I didn't know this had a breath weapon, and if it did, I was outside the 15 feet range that it would have if it was a
As a
tunnel.
skeletal dragon, I spent a long time thinking about it and decided, no, this is just a zombie. It doesn't have the breath weapon.
I wasn't sure, so I'm like, I'll bite the bullet and find out.
Well, you found out. Okay, so that's the total for all the monsters.
So I intended to parry when I had my 2 attack and then evade on my 1 attack.
Hmm. Okay, calculated time. Oh, actually, let me check. Oh, interesting. Okay, where's my calculator? Oop. So, yeah, congratulations on the dungeon, guys. 5176 plus 928 plus 4.
I'm kind of feeling a little out of it.
I know, man, me too. Okay, now how many members of the party are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will round that up.
I guess so, but I wouldn't go bragging about it. All right, I am back, party people.
Back?
I am, yes.
Hey. So 2000 XP, I'm pretty sure that levels up these 2 NPCs. I'm gonna have to check now. Where was the player's handbook? Zoop. Fighter, 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 fighter. Yep, 2000's enough. Reroll. 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 Hey. Guys. Freaking, what's his name leveled up? John levels up. And that's, what's his con? Again.
And I don't even know if... I know it's discretion for whatever, what's the term?
Is that the Dungeon Master's discretion? Okay, so everyone, you can apply your level up XP, split it evenly amongst classes, or divide it as you believe would be fit. It's only 2,000, you had 8 people there. The total was like, let me check.
Okay, if you would say that
15,805.
if you had to say that you didn't use your magic user or class at all,
Here's
how much
a
XP would you put
95
in?
split the fighter Vader.
Okay.
Yeah, now the dungeon, if you solo it, is 15,000 XP right there. But, y'all were 8 people, so split up 8 ways evenly because they all participated. Poor Cassie.
I just barely do not level up an assassin.
Oh, don't worry then, I will give RPXP and you can apply it, not
Well, that's if
retroactively,
you
but
don't kill anything else this session.
it's true. Actually, I do need to check that. Thank you for reminding me.
I've leveled up twice.
GG. Okay, what are we looking at here? Not feeling it, not feeling it. Maybe. Nope, nope, definitely not. I could do those. Those are fun. Maybe. Okay, I can close out the Cube Dungeon Guide finally. Can close that out. Okay, so when everyone's ready, we will resume session.
I'm
GG,
ready.
Vasa. So yeah, those of you that wish to roll your hit points, you may do so at this time. Reroll under half. Con bonus, con bonus. You all know the deal.
Looking for the table.
For what, fighter? Or
Heyo.
magic
Either.
user?
Whatever.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Party, at the end of session, you can send me your updated shit.
There's
Or you
fighter.
can send it to me
I
now.
remember.
Wait, double remember. Do I get to reroll that or no? Am I stuck with it too?
You can re-roll it. I'll accept a 3 or a 4. Hey, there you go.
I'm gonna check to see how close I am, but I don't think
I have-
this is gonna help.
I have not only 6 HP, I have 7 now. My damage is only a 1d4.
Yep, I'm not gonna break fighter.
Hey, Chromate, if you break anything with 2000 XP, I'll be surprised.
Magic user. Nope, not breaking magic user tonight.
Yeah, funny enough, the dragon contributed about 1/8 of that XP. Ah, yes. Vasa, Vasa, Vasa. Let me go check out that
Woo!
lock
Hey, guys.
ability.
You guys
Max.
care if I leave for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Shouldn't
Dip
be
out
too
for a
long.
second if you'd like.
The
Yeah, no,
ability
I'm
I
working
am,
on it.
it functions as the druid speak with animals, apparently.
The ability to speak with animals as Druid did, which
M&M.
begins at 3rd level of experience. Yeah, huh?
I got max HP for mage.
GG.
Nope, I'm definitely not breaking any levels tonight.
Effectively armor class 8, movement speed 17, 1 attack per round, 1 die 6, special ability A. Okay.
Okay. What do you want me to roll? For because I leveled up in fighter.
D10, reroll under
D10
half.
plus con.
Don't forget your con bonus, yes.
Now I need to get 10,000 experience.
On a 15, that gives a bonus of 1. Right?
Yes. D10 plus 1. Roll it again.
I know.
17 tens of yards, movement speed.
Yep. I have to keep a track of that because you can move faster than the rest of the party usually. Poor Vader.
Not poor Vader.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I have to go through the thieves table
There.
to see what I get. So at 3rd level, I have a 33. Can Akormi, did you already send me the
Worms,
Satyrs,
dragons,
thief table stuff?
Did I send you the Satyr thief adjustments?
I believe you did. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure I did.
That is what I'm looking for now.
M&Ms, did you get those?
Did I get what's?
The Satyrs thief adjustments.
Vader's thief additions?
The racial adjustments for satyrs as thieves.
Racial thief adjustments.
I don't believe I got those, no. Damn, I actually am gonna need to figure out what's attacking y'all.
Okay, 20.
But didn't you
HP.
apply those already?
I did, but since I am going off the thief table and not point,
Oh yeah, that's
have
right. No, I invented
to-
some bullshit and threw it at Vasa.
I have to. I have to do that.
Did you take a note of which penalties to what things? Like I told you
No.
to?
I saw where you put Stater Thief adjustment as per grill, but I did not put the minuses
Yeah, no.
and plus right next to it.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, Grills didn't have it, so I sat down with you and was like, okay, write this down. And I rattled off, okay, this skill, that penalty or bonus, this skill, that skill or bonus, this skill, blah, blah, blah. I will have to
Okay.
reinvent it.
That is what you down. Stater Thief as per grill.
Oh, never mind, there we go.
So you.
When did that happen? Huh.
I just need to find. I don't know.
Alright, well, I'm gonna slap that in
It does
instructions. I
not.
don't remember that existing.
I don't really get much. I get. It does change some of my skills though. Like open locks would have been much worse.
Duly noted.
I
Thank you, Vi, for being the first player
doubt.
to send me the changes to your character so I can adjust it on my scrap paper to make
Yeah,
the session
everything's
easier
pretty
to
much
run.
just standard. The only thing changed was my hit
Okay.
points and level.
So, Double M, do you have the adjustments for Wemmicks, Centaurs, and Quarter Trolls?
I don't know, and we can figure that one out after session.
Okay.
Level
Well, I have that.
and hit points.
I have that information available.
Neat. Okay, duly noted. Oh, I closed out the wrong thing. Damn, guys, I'm actually gonna have to roll up a monster in session. Do y'all know what that's like? The stress. What if I pick the wrong thing? Hey,
I think I know girls knows how that works.
I was joking. My god, man. Okay, page 60. What are we looking at here? Ooh. Okay.
You'd be present, you didn't work out.
Or,
Actually, you are correct. You might have had different ones because my climb walls is now much worse with the ones that I have replied to.
Alright, never mind then. This will be straightforward.
Let's see. I also do get a proficiency that I can actually put into something as well, so that's nice.
Okay, spiders aren't giving their spells yet. Okay. Party. So I'm assuming at this point, y'all are entering the keep and stowing some things. The details should be handled pretty easily. Unless anyone's doing anything special. I'll need a round of perception checks for the party.
Made it by 6.
Yeah, man, you're giving me way too much info there, but give me a second, I'll update it.
Sorry.
Okay, Vasa. Level that. Armor class. That.
Yep,
Hit
made it.
points. That. Okay, give me a second, because now I've got... damn it, I did it again. Got this guy to deal with. Jazila Chromate unchanged, Devasavai fine. Okay, you are... Armor class is unchanged. Hit points is the big one. Okay, party, I'm gonna need just a minute before I tell you what y'all perceive. For those of you that made your perception checks, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I am back. I guess I need to make a perception check. I passed.
Bueno.
I hope this is in the front yard.
Why be that?
Asa actually might be starting to do shit now. She might be actually able to hit stuff.
Darn it! I know what I should have done. When you cast a spell magic, I should have put the spell book there in front of the door.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I can rememorize it.
Because I don't want to learn my spells until I got a crack at looking at that book.
Yeah, and you don't want to look at the book until I've tried to diffuse any possible
But I don't have the equipment, like the ink and stuff, to copy spells yet.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Quite good ideas
Okay.
for D&D stuff.
Okay, Golden's currently away. We're going to NPC mode his character.
Okay.
Right, so party, those of you that made your perception checks, which you all should have made at this time, there's a knock at the door.
Okay.
We were inside.
You all made it back to the keep. I had you all inside, loading stuff up, so on and so forth.
I'll go
Okay.
to the door and check.
It's one of the Arania. You think you recognize that one?
Ah, welcome. How are you?
Alright, give me a second to get into the mindset. They'll, give the standard greetings and salutations. They'll ask if you know about that rumbling that happened a couple hours ago.
Rumbling.
Whole world shook for a second, or possibly just the local region. We thought at first the Sand Dragon, but this was different.
Well, I was in a
enough.
place where there was rumbling, but I don't know if it was the same rumbling.
Yes, Vi?
Dungeon Master, can we hear this conversation?
Are you coming to the door when the knock happened?
I mean, wouldn't that be in the common room? The front,
Mhm.
the only.
So, yeah,
Then-
unless you're in a different part of the thing, you should be able to hear this.
Mistwalker, wouldn't that been when the
Room
skeletal
sealed?
dragon?
Right before fighting that dragon, I believe so. When the room sealed itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll explain to the Arania that we were in a dungeon, and the passageway we came through sprung shut, and there was a great rumbling. And yes, we fought an undead dragon that is now bone chips. And I'll compare notes with him on about how long ago, if he can nail it down better than a few hours, and see if that coincides with our timing.
Well, he pulls back the Rolex on his wrist, and he's comparing it against the sun. He's like, oh, wait, hold on a second, I don't have that. And,
Yeah.
No, he can't get you much more than roughly around that time frame.
Dungeon Master, I will go over and ask Mistwalker if she made caliber with the strange being.
This is one of the Arania. Their brood is strong. They're allies of mine, and yes, you may speak with them.
All right, Vi, you have their attention.
Vian, I was with the Mistwalker here when you felt the rumbles, and perchance you may or may not be able to actually answer a question. In a cave from here, 3 candle marks, whatever time frame I'm saying we want to say here. Distance was a silver blackish box, and inside had this writing, and I will produce a scroll with the charcoal rubbing of it, and I will present it to him. Perchance you've seen something like this before? I have noted if you speak common, I am trying.
We speak. And yeah, they are clicking the mandibles a little bit. Okay, Vi, they will ask to see it, and you of course know, Aiden, that these things have hands instead of the pincer things that the spiders normally have. So it observes the drawing, and it has it up close to its face. Apparently these things don't have great eyesight. Turns out neither do regular spiders. Regardless, it will note how it heard the Mistwalker had claimed the black box earlier with that other group he was with, and that they had stayed away from it since then, but they knew of its existence. Guess you all delved into there. As far as this, it is script that they do not recognize. Looks old. Just based on the fact that they've noted human script has become more curved and, not curved, more jagged and prominent in more recent years.
So this rumbling, Did it hurt anything at your web?
Just scared some of the younger ones, but nothing was damaged or injured.
So you do not need any assistance.
Nope, not at this time. We
That
are
is
still
good.
working on those spells, by the way. Progress
Very
is
good.
slow because we're being careful. We're nearly out of spell supplies.
Yes, we will have to do something about that. And I have other proposals to make to the Queen sometime soon.
Okay.
Make sure that the patrols stop by as often as they come near. As after I make another trip to the Man City, I should have some stuff for you.
Okay. We'll make a point of stopping by. It's actually why we came by now. We saw your wagons pull up and gave you some time to settle in before disturbing.
Yes. Oh, and I've added some zombies to the scape. So please don't destroy those.
Beyond those ones over there, and he is gesturing over to the wagons where you have 9 zombies.
Yes, there are more hidden, awaiting
Brilliant.
my command. Yes.
That is actually brilliant. I wonder if... Alright. Well, they essentially do a duly noted and the typical goodbyes. They're spiders, not really people.
Steeple
But...
fingers and a nod.
Yep, steeple fingers.
I
And
will do
Good
the
health.
same and leave.
Good health to your webmates.
And I'm not quite sure what spiders would say as a goodbye, but you get the picture. And yeah, this one and a
Safe
couple
travels.
of... Safe travels, yes, okay. So yeah, this one, and you can see the footprints in the sand. There were a couple others that were invisible. They start walking forward, and this one pauses and mumbles a thing for a second and turns invisible also, and then the footprints fleet away. Yeah, Vi, giant spiders that can turn invisible.
I start writing that down.
Now, you all noticed he had on the red armband. So if you see any others like him and they wear the red armband, they are allies. If they do not have the red armband, I don't know. Be careful.
Mistwalker, when is the next time we are going to the city?
I'm not sure yet. I need to make preparations, see to these new zombies, stash one of them in that head so I can speak with the dead at some point. And let's see, we need to count the coin, and we also need to open this box. Hoo-ha.
Before we open that box, could we perchance have it looked at my temple? I'm sure my temple would be willing to pay you to be able to examine it. It would hold some value to us if knowledge is our...
I suppose so then. That might be a bartering tool, since I'm sure that we have items that the party wishes to have identified before we divide them up.
So what's the party doing now?
Hopefully they are helping me get the coins unloaded. Which, I'm not fond on zombies coming inside the house. So, companions, if you would please unload the coin. And Dungeon Master, I'm going to take these 8 zombies.
Okay.
Not the one with the head, but these other 8. And I'm going to get them out there just past the first 20 and set them to digging holes big enough that they can lay down in.
The standard. Okay.
Yeah. And once they all get their hole dug, then I'll have one of them lay down, the other 7 cover him up. Move on. One lay down, the other 6. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's time consuming, but they'll be under 2 or 3 inches of sand. They'll be able to, if that much, 1 or 2 inches of sand, and they'll be able to hear a command to arise and destroy that, kind of thing. And of course, I'll end up covering up the very last one myself.
Shouldn't take too bad.
Yeah.
It's getting not close to nightfall, but afternoon is slipping away over to evening by the time you're done with that.
Okay. So, I'm going to set the rest of the party at this point to counting the coins. And
Are you including the coins from your bag and holding, or just the sacks and backpacks at this time?
yes, including the bag of holding.
Alright,
Which,
so
of
you're gonna
course, I'll-
find a table or put a couple together, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chromie, that was 3 of the here. Someone, here. 3 of the
Oh, plus we've got
coffers.
that other coffer too.
Oh yeah, are you gonna open that thing up?
Yeah, if it takes me 6 minutes to memorize knock and pop the lock, then I'll do that.
Okay, plus bags. So let's make that the 4 coffers plus the bags plus backpacks. Okie dokie. So yeah, Chromie, I believe everyone's already tried to do it, so you're gonna spend 6 minutes, memorize knock, open it, and when you open the chest, a swarm of giant bats jump out, and no, I'm kidding, it's full of silver coins.
Okay.
It is full of silver
I
coins,
thought
right?
you were going to say bees.
Yes, it's
Okay,
bees.
well.
Zombie bees.
God, the bees.
Not
Okay,
the
anyhow,
bees.
I'm going to leave that coffer in the main room so that people can practice their pick lock skill on it.
Yeah, it's just the silver
We
pieces in
forgot
this
to
one.
pick one up for me.
Pick one up. What?
One of the coffers. He said we'd come back and grab one for me on the way out.
I'll
I carried
allow
one
it.
of the coffers out.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. You did.
The one from floor 4.
Yeah, but you're letting everyone else pick on it. I wanted one just for myself.
Well, there's still 3 more, and we're going back at some point. So yeah, you can have one of the other 3. All right.
So we have more.
Yeah, there's still a lot of silver, and there's the freaking
Because I thought you emptied and left them.
yeah. We emptied them and left them, except for the 4th one that we carted back as is. Okay, it was 10 sacks, large sacks,
And that was
2
400 each, so
2 backpacks, and whatever I had in the bag of holding.
okay.
No, that was my dad huffing at the dog.
10 large sacks, 2 backpacks, a coffer, and whatever was in the bag of holding. Okay, well, we've got lots of people. So, at 20 silver to a gold, that's,
We don't actually know the value of the silver, though.
Pretending it was
Right.
normal silver, though, at 20 silver to a gold. Yeah, that's 1,060, and then half of that is 530, or 503. No, my bad, 5,000.
530. 5,000.
5,030. And this is, of
Yeah.
course, coming from Volt, who showed up when big numbers showed up.
Okay, well, guys, we're not divvying up the silver.
Vasa, you want to carry around 132.5 pounds of coin? Be my guest.
What we are going to do is take it into town and see about selling it to somebody that deals in relics and other ancient stuff. Because, as y'all know, it's illegal to use non-realm coins.
That too, yeah. And, Volt gets bored once the counting's done and wanders off. And, yeah. The girls are there, of course, present, but I'm trying to, yeah.
Okay. And of course, Dungeon Master, I'm keeping an eye on the time so that I can make that call to the orcs.
Alright, I forget if you said it was going to be in the morning or afternoon, so it's been switched to nightfall, just to
I'm
make things
pretty sure
simple.
it was right before dinner or right after dinner.
So yeah, you're keeping your eye on the clock, and per the clock, you've got like an hour or 2 left.
Okay. Do we have? Does anybody keep a list of all the stuff that we found? Because I've had everybody just grabbing stuff to carry it.
I mean, I know what's there, but as the DM, I must remain neutral.
Okay, well, Dungeon Master, then yeah. Because obviously all the magic stuff that we've acquired lately, including those magic gloves I got, we're going to be taking all that stuff with us when we go into town.
Well, with two
Zivranki,
people with photographic
Celestia.
memory, the characters would know what we have, which, even though if we can't
Right.
remember it.
Give
So,
me just a minute there.
yeah.
Oh, I went
Vi,
even more boring.
Vi, do you believe that your temple would be a good place to get magic items identified?
Possibly.
Okay. All right. So, if we still have a few hours before I need to reach out and touch someone, in that case, Dungeon Master, Vi, you're carrying the 2 books that we recovered, correct? Vi, you're muted. Okay, okay. In that case, Dungeon Master. Okay, that's fine. Did we lose Double M?
Nope, we're still here. Sorry.
Okay,
Brain fart.
so Double M, I'm going to memorize the spell magic. I'm
Okay.
going to get Vi to dig out the 2 books, take them outside, set them beside each other, but touching close enough that I can hit them both with dispel magic at the same
How far
time.
out are you taking them?
A good 40 feet away from anything. Building, buried zombies, chicken
Okay.
coops. And
Alright. You do so, and then you cast Dispel Magic. Let me dice percentage. Duly noted. Okay.
all right.
Which one are you
Now with
opening
that,
first? The one on the left or the right?
neither. I'm going to let Vi do it.
Alright, Vi.
Vi's eager. Okay, Vi. I'm going to pick up the book on the left. And Vi, let me get away from you just in case my spell didn't work. And I'll go about 30 feet away.
Okay, Vi, what are you doing?
Oh, wait, Vi. Hold on. I'm going to trot back over to Vi. Take off, which gauntlet is this?
Okay, Vi, you and Acromede went outside. Acromede cast Dispel Magic on the 2 books that you all have recovered, and he's backed off and pro-offered you to read one of them while he stands 30 feet away. Just in
Here,
case.
put on this ring before you open the book. And I'm going to hand her the ring from my right hand.
Ooh, nice.
Just in case.
Okay, you put on the ring. It is magic, that ring.
And I'm going to get, like I said, 30, 35, 40 feet away.
Okay.
Now just skim through. Don't absorb every word, but just make sure it's safe.
Okay, you check out the book. You will glean that much info as you flip through the pages. Okay. After you're done paging through it for a few minutes, looking, just quickly flip, flip, flip. Okay. Vi, do you mind if I put that in general then, the details I have shared with you? Or alternatively, you can do it. Okay, you message him.
Okay. Seeing that, then I'll go over and switch out the books. And again, get safe distance.
Okay. Do note what Greg put in action, Zikora made.
Okay. Would like to ask me when he'd be available to talk in private. Let me finish with this this book matter. Ready? And while Vi is looking at that, and I'm ready to run over and bandage if it blows up on her.
I'm there. Give me a second.
Okay. Read magic. I have. Right. I have. Burning hands. I have. Spider climb. I have. Ventriloquism. I have. Magic missile. I have. Darkness. 15-foot radius. I have. Invisibility. I have.
Obviously, Aiden, there are more details. It'd be faster to give it over verbally, but I'm not sure what you wish to share on that, so I'm typing it over to you. But that should be the basics of it.
Really?
Are you showing him the book, and can I say it out loud? Alright,
Okay.
I'm just going to say this part out loud here. Yeah, Chromite, it's a journal with entries dated from about yesterday to about a month ago. It seems to detail two separate events, the efforts to explore the nature of the black box. As far as you can tell from reading that, just skimming through, they never actually entered it. And the other seems to be the comings and going of things at, quote-unquote, the target, or the keep. Listed are arene, zombies, and other fantastical creatures, which I do not recall immediately at my moment. I imagine if you took a scroll through Chronicles at the monsters the party's faced over the past month, you'd get a good idea. There's a certain cat that keeps cropping up a few times. They're very confused by that.
Okay.
What does this cat they speak of?
Some demonic entity.
Should we be worried about it?
No. But if you see any cats, do not molest them. All right, I will hand that first book back to Vi and get my ring back and put it back on.
Alright. Vi, you're of course giving up the ring, or no? Accepting book and handing over ring. So, Cormy, do you hand it over the journal or the other book?
The other book, the spell book.
Okay. Oh, I tried. Okay.
All right. This is bad. They have a blood feud with me. All right.
Everyone has a blood
It's not.
feud with you.
It's not time to call the orc shed, is it?
You've got some time. Maybe an hour or so.
Okay. All right. So, party. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to load up all of this silver. And we're going to definitely be leaving for town tomorrow.
Economy, you can... I'll give you a d20.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, never mind then. You're gonna have to figure that one out on yourself. I can't give it to you. It's not a perfect memory-related thing that you would know, but
Okay. All right. I'm going to talk to the party. Hey, you've all heard of the Blood Hunters, I assume. Bandits, highwaymen, rather organized. If any Dungeon Master, if anybody in the party indicates that they haven't heard of them, then I'll explain what I know of this gang.
Cassie will indicate that the party fought a group of them, apparently, at the cave.
Oh, where? Oh, Was there anything in the first book you didn't have? No, I have everything in that book.
Might I keep it then?
Hmm?
May I keep it?
Yes, but you should make a copy at some time.
When I can afford to actually do such, then yes.
But yeah. Yes, you should keep that one safe. All right. So anyhow, yeah, I'll explain the Blood Hunters and how I have decimated their ranks over a series of encounters with them. That may be an overstatement. I don't know how many of them there actually are, so decimate may be too strong or too weak of a word. But I did take their magic stone from one of their outposts, and some companions of mine and me killed every single one of them that didn't escape. Anyhow, yeah, it looks like they want revenge. Anyhow, I will hand the journal over after I've looked through it. I will hand it over to Kassan and tell her do not be alarmed, but you should be aware.
Alright. Well, Party, she starts reading from this thing, and yeah, she gets this pretty alarmed look on her face.
All right, Dungeon Master, I need to go for a smoke, but my plans are after the party eats dinner, because we'll eat before I make the call, of course, and make sure the party is aware and alert in case these clowns come knocking.
Okay.
And
So
or if the blue dragon shows up, Anyhow, then after dinner, of course, when the time is right, I will reach out to the orcs. But I'm going for that smoke.
Okay. While Acromate is, prepping for his Skype call, thank you, Aiden, is anyone doing anything special? Vader, I know you're barely hanging on by a thread, man. Did Grills answer your question yet?
If you remember, he said that after the whole thing with the book was taken care of, he would talk with him in private. But apparently, that's going to be after this chat with his people.
Alright, remind him after that, because he's juggling things just like I am. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta check for some encounters. We're falling behind.
Dungeon Master, may I learn 2 new spells?
You are going to attempt to learn spells. Okay, do you have read or write? Well, do you have read?
Yes.
Okay, and you have perfect memory. Let me look over that again. So with read magic, perfect memory doesn't help when you don't know the spell before, but with read it was 1 hour per level of the spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now are you doing this in a secluded location or in the common room?
Common room.
Common room.
So
Okay, you do know that there's
is-
going to be people moving around making noise and such?
I'm in my corner.
In the corner? Okay. So, yeah, attempting to learn a spell in the common room in the corner, away from everyone in the hustle and bustle, hopefully. 1
And
hour per level of the
photographic
spell.
memory.
Are these the first level spells?
Yes.
Okay. What is your wisdom?
19. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Then yes, 19.
19? Okay. I can see why. Okay, so yeah, you will successfully manage to maintain concentration for the first spell. You may dice to see if you get it. $61. I believe you have a 65, so that's good for you. Or actually, no, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
No, I have a 95.
95, that is right. Okay, so you will get that spell. And give me another, Alright, yeah, you'll make that. And dice again for the second spell. 81. Okay, you will get both those spells. Now, I believe it was 100 XP per level of the spell?
Yep.
Alright, 200 XP to you, Vi, for memorizing 2 spells. Learning, I should say, not
Learning.
memorizing.
The only reason I
Dungeon
asked is I didn't know if I can learn the other ones I didn't get from before.
Oh, do you wish to learn those as well? It's been
Those
2
are
hours,
probably
mind you. Now, moving
no.
past you for
I'm
a
good.
second. Golden, what did you want?
Never mind, actually. I'll figure that out later.
Oh,
Okay.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10,
Chromid, we can handle the Skype call pretty quickly here.
13. Okay.
So yeah, you will connect, and as you recall, you learned enough of the features of the shaman, the chanter as they call him for that tribe, that you can just directly connect to him instead of the guard you were using as an intermediary. You will
Then I
have
will do so.
you have no problem making the connection, and of course he's expecting you. And yeah, you'll establish connections, standard greetings, so on and so forth, and you'll ask, and he will explain, yeah, talk to the chief. The chief has no desire to relocate the tribe across the Red Desert. He, specifically the shaman, does seem regretful about this, but chief's word is law over here, and he does not like he did not like that the magic user tried to change his mind about this and dug his heels in further and is being a stubborn ass. And all this is mental, mind you, because the orc knows if he said any of this out loud, someone would say, and he'd have his ass handed to him on a platter. So the orcs
Okay.
are declining your invitation.
And I will ask him by what right does the chief rule the tribe?
Right of strength. He can beat anyone in single-handed combat. Like, one-on-one combat.
And must he
I see where
accept
this
any
is going.
challenge?
If a newcomer showed up, you mean? And yeah, at this point, he catches on to what you're suggesting, Akromid. Maybe.
Maybe.
If you're as fearsome as they say, and granted you're telepathically communicating with me now, so I'm going to guess yes, then maybe that could work. Probably, actually. I'm not sure. The guards might team up against you.
How big is the tribe?
If I tell you this information and you do take over, you promise me a spot as your right-handed orc?
You will hold an esteemed position in the tribe.
The tribe
Promise.
itself, counting every individual, measures over 300 people, with the women and children.
I see. Do you know any of the landmarks? Any of the way I could find the tribe? Something that I would know. The nearest man city?
The nearest man city is called Kurtoplia. It lies to the southeast of us. Southeast.
How many miles?
Perhaps 20 or so?
Very well. I have other things to do. It has been good speaking with you.
As well. Should I be able to recognize you when you appear? Should you appear?
I will think of an image of myself and project that to him.
Any forewarning you can give, perhaps I could see about tipping the scale in your favor, if you wish to do a challenge. Ensure the chief doesn't get good night's rest for the few nights beforehand, that kind of deal.
Nay, I would want him at his full. Alert,
Okay.
rested, and strong, so that there would be no doubts.
Okay. Alright.
Anyhow, I'll let him know that I will be in contact with him again before I should show up, and maybe the chief will listen to my reason in person, and I will not have to challenge him.
Very well. In the meantime, I of course am not going to speak a word of this to anyone.
That would be for the best.
Until next time.
Until next time. And I'll break the connection.
Good old treacherous orcs, always looking for a way to better themselves.
Hey,
Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. 50 XP.
thank you. Awesome. Okay, so while
Because of
I've got
course
the
you would.
crystal ball out, I am going to make another connection.
To whomst?
Drew, before you do that, how long
Mhm.
does it take me to learn a new spell with photographic memory?
Photographic memory to learn a new spell? Oh, you're asking Gross, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should be a factor of 5 still.
Isn't it because you're learning an entirely new spell, perfect memory doesn't really play in, or did we determine otherwise? I had it at 1 hour per level of the spell with read magic.
Okay, it's copying the spell where your photographic memory doesn't matter.
With right and perfect memory, that's a big thing. But actually learning it, perfect memory won't help because it's not like you had it in your head to begin with.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to suffer normal times, even with photographic memory.
On the plus side, if you ever choose to transcribe it, you do have that bonus. Okay,
I don't get a
back.
bonus from transcribing it though.
No, from right, because that
No,
reduces it by a factor of 5.
no, it doesn't.
No.
No?
No, that was only for learning it.
Yeah.
You flipped them and then denied both.
Hold up a second. Oh, it's for copying. Wait, hold on. But if you have the spell in your memory, you can just write it down.
No.
No. You still have to take your time. No, learning the new spell should be reduced by 1/5 or by a factor of 5.
Alright. You know what? I'll give it to you as a factor of 5 since nothing really happens. So that 2 hours is an hour. A fifth of an hour is 15. Brain killing me. Math, why? 60 minutes
is
divided
a
by
fifth of
5,
an hour.
6, 12. Okay, so that takes about 24 minutes for you then to learn those 2 spells. Good for you, man. Okay, back to where we were here. So, Chromede, who are you attempting to connect to?
The Web Queen.
The Web Mother, okay. Having seen her in person, yeah, okay. You will make the connection. She is inside the layer as I've described it before. Do you wish me to describe it or just conversation?
Yeah, just conversation. My apologies, Your Majesty, for the intrusion.
Okay, if I recall correctly, you've already connected with her before, so she'll have the momentary shock, surprise, and then, oh, it's you.
I will, at that point, after the pleasantries, I will explain the situation with the Blood Hunters and that we've dispatched a gang of them in that cave.
Oh, were those the men that our scouts saw flying around a month ago or so? I wondered what they were doing.
They have a feud with me in mind.
If we see any more, we'll let you know.
And I'll let her know that they've spotted some of her children coming and going, and that they should be careful, as these people have no honor.
Noted. I'll have my children stay invisible when they greet you instead of dropping it to speak with you eye to eye.
Yes, I do not want any of your children hurt just because of their proximity.
Okay. Well, thank you for the update, obviously.
And of course, if any of them should fall to Arania hands, then by all means, enjoy.
Before you go, and she will gesture as if to show you what she's seeing, but you saw this before, Cormide. Yeah, she's got 3 of the Arena with scrolls copying over from the big spell book. Spells are almost ready. Should be a few more days.
Most excellent. I told one of your children earlier I would see about getting some writing provisions for your web on my next trip to town.
Excellent. We can establish price later, I assume? Or do you wish to try and establish that now?
I'm sure we will come to some equitable agreement.
Okay. Our tribe recovered some time ago a suit of armor. Obviously, we cannot use it, but we might trade that instead of coin, if you wish. Let's see. We know not the enchantment on it, but we believe it to be enchanted.
Okay, and what kind of armor is it?
Give me a second, because I'm pulling that up, because I remembered these things had it. They were withholding it at first, but at this point, y'all have shown a bit of, what's it called? It is a... And I know not the word for it, but she'll show it to you. Chainmail of some kind.
Well, if she gets a mental picture of it, then I'll see. So what is it?
Chainmail.
Chainmail. Very
also
good.
a bottle, possibly a potion, unsure, and it's some bottle. The mental
Very
image.
Good. Okay. Well then, this is good. And I'll let her know that we're heading to the city in the morning, and we should be back the day after that. So if she wants to send some of her children over with those things, and I will have stuff for her when I return. It might be instead of 2 days, it might be 3, but They should enjoy the hospitality of my keep in my absence.
Noted. Noted indeed. All right. Anything else, girls, that you want to tell them?
Not that I can think of. I'm probably forgetting something, but I've warned her and made arrangements. Oh, I will briefly touch on that other idea about signal fires, but we'll hammer those details out at another time if she is agreeable to such an arrangement.
She'll consider it based on the details that you'll share at a different time.
Yeah, signal fires with a couple of her people at my keep, not to be combatants, but just so that if they see the fire, they can alert me and they know the signal got through, kind of a deal. But yeah, I don't want to turn my brain to mush, and I've already done one call. This is the second, so at that point, I'm going to bid her good day and succulent morsels in her web.
Well done, Agorweed. Alright, so at that point, you're breaking off, coming back to reality.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Okay. Now, did any other member of the party want to do anything during these 2 hours? I know Greg wanted something from a Agorweed, so y'all can handle that soon.
Yes, Greg. What would you have of me? I'm sorry, I had important issues to take care of.
I need to speak with you in private.
Okay. Did you
Y'all
want to
can drop down a
down
voice if you want.
All right. Meet me in the other one later.
Wait, well, since we're not, I'll just ask it. Am I allowed to learn all my first level spells that I have, or only, or no?
So, okay, you have a maximum number of spells of infinite, so you can keep learning spells as long as you can invent them, really.
Yes, I know, but I mean, like, I have my minimum. I had my minimum before I even got these spells, but I
So
leveled
at
up.
this point, if you want to find a quiet corner, and if you're going to be in the common room, I am going to do a wisdom check. You fail on a 20, basically, to be disrupted during this and not be able to learn that spell during this time. You'll have to try again next level up. But yeah, you can make an attempt at your spells now.
I will go to a quiet room and attempt to learn the rest of the spells.
Alright, how many spells you got? Here, tell you what. Well, actually, you can just put them in order in our DMs if you want, and then roll them one after the other after the other. You know how it goes. It's 12 minutes each. Fair warning, party. Until nightfall, y'all don't have any encounters. Vasa, Miko, y'all doing okay there? Sorry, it's been kind of Acromede and Vi-centric so far.
That's fine.
Trying to keep things moving.
Magic users can cap on spells, though, right?
Okay, so with a high enough intelligence, you have an infinite number of spells you can learn. Okay, Vasa, you're gonna be training. We're just having to use the normal monk thief thingy. Okay, those 4 in that order. You can go ahead and roll for them one after the other.
So another question I had then, and now I don't remember if you're allowed to do this or not. I'm pretty sure you can't. But is there a way to remove a spell from your memory to free up a slot? I don't remember if you can or can't.
Don't recall. There's definitely a way to do it, like by stabbing yourself in the head.
Do you mean just completely forgetting it, or do you mean just relearning a new spell?
I want
to
open up a slot, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I have no use for that spell. I don't want it, and it's just taking up space. I want to unlearn it so that I can replace it with another spell.
You mean just completely unlearn it?
Yep, completely remove it from my mind so I have a slot open again. I have a max cap because I don't have a high intel.
I'm thinking no. I thought maybe Erase could do something. Hey, maybe you could invent a high-level spell that lets you do that. No, that's for magical writings.
Piece of paper, yeah. But I'm trying to differentiate. Does he mean just like, oh, I want to learn this spell that I already know, or does he just completely want to learn one of the spells he knows to learn a spell he doesn't know?
I know Alarm. I want to completely wipe Alarm from my memory, not be able to learn anymore, and completely take it off my spell list.
You would have to lose a point of intelligence. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, no. There are methods that are unbelievably risky. You could use Wish.
Good.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, Aiden, did you dice those? Yes. Yeah, that's all 4, I think. 1, 2.
No,
3.
I've only rolled twice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right. So I doubt
GG,
I
you
got
get
'em
all
all.
4.
I doubt that the Blood Hunters are going to attack tonight. In that journal, Dungeon Master, did they write down what I'd done with the zombies, or just that I had zombies?
Just that there was zombies spotted outside at one point. Zombies spotted, then gone next day. Unsure if still around. Invisible? Question mark.
By the way, that's the thing. I've got that leader type zombie.
Mm-hmm. He's still holding that head like a football.
Yes, he is.
Okay, Vi, Acromid was asking about the Blood Hunter zombie leader type holding the head.
Okay.
Yeah, man, your internet is killing you.
I don't know why. It's just been randomly doing it. It's
right.
done it 7 times this session.
All right, that zombie is special because he's got information I want. Him or the head does, either way. Anyhow, we're going to take him over by the other side of the chicken coops.
Okay.
And I'm going to have him dig a deep hole, like 3 feet deep.
Okay. I assume you're having him put down the head first. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. Well, yeah, he's gonna put down the head and dig the hole, and when he's done, I'm gonna have him get in the hole, lay down, drop the head to him, tell him to hold on to that. Ignore any commands that you hear until you are dug up again, or I am very close.
Okay. Obviously, it doesn't respond that way, but ignoring all commands it hears until you are dig him up or you are very close.
And then cover him up.
Alright, you'll cover him up. It's pretty much nighttime at this point.
Okay, good. Because, getting ahead of myself, I plan on getting somebody to speak with Dead and check out these two, both the zombie and the head, and see if we can suss out the location of the Blood Hunters. So that's why I don't want them to get destroyed.
Mm.
And I don't know if that'll pan out or not, but it's an idea. And doesn't really matter if the zombie gets brutally whatever, as long as I've got enough of them for the spell. But you know what? It's better to bury him 3 feet deep and tell him to just stay there. And at 3 feet of sand, I don't think even if he did hear the order to rise up, he wouldn't be getting to the surface anytime quick. You know, he might be able to get there eventually, but he's not just going to be able to sit up and rise like the others.
Rise. No, not really.
Okay, so he's covered up, and those investments are safe. The others are taken care of in the front yard, and
Oh, wait, what am I doing? I do it differently.
so I have 28 zombies out there at my beck and call. All right. All right, I will speak with Cassie, and it doesn't have to be private, but in fact, it won't be private, but I'm going to tell her that during our travels over the next few days, I want her to stay close, within arm's reach of me. Because if I am summoned away, I will reach out, grab, and take her with me.
Okay.
And I'll let the rest of the party know that, it was sorry there, Lydia, but she's attacking more often.
Yeah, Cassie was rolled up as an nth level fighter, so she does attack 3 for 2.
And really, I don't think you want me teleporting back to the keep to handle a gang of blood hunters.
No, it was more or less I miss Scorpius.
I know.
Mhm.
Anyhow, I will explain to the rest of the party here that if I suddenly disappear, then it's because I've been summoned away because some urgent matter has come up. So just do your best to conclude whatever business as if I were there. And they'll have to use their own judgment, either stay at the keep. You need something, Mom?
Do you want your black pants on or just folded?
Folded's fine. So I'll explain to them that I have permanent rooms at the Inn of the Drunken Fighter, and that when we get there tomorrow, I'll introduce them to the staff there so that the staff understands that, y'all get to use my rooms and shit. Ah, thank you, Mama. Yeah, I got my blue bandana back. So that way, if the party is in town and I suddenly disappear, they'll still have a place to sleep and food to eat without nomming on their iron rations the whole time. And they'll have to use their own judgment about whether to wait there or what to do. And I will also explain to them, for those that haven't picked up on the fact, that I have a crystal ball and I can reach out and touch people.
Nice.
So if I do suddenly disappear, I'll get a hold of y'all when the fighting is over.
Okay. Well,
All
the
right.
NPCs are feeling a bit overloaded by some of that teleporting, mind controlling. Jesus. Yeah.
So
Kuromid Cassie does give you a wink and says no funny business with that teleporting, and but yeah, she agrees to the thing.
no, in fact,
And-
I'll show her the roof where that I home in on. Sometimes when you teleport, you could end up coming in high or low. Now, I know this very well, and I've never had that happen, but other mages have. So I teleport to the roof. That way, if I teleport low, it puts me in the living room here. If we teleport high, we might take a little bit of a fall. I'm sure you'll survive. Anyhow, so the party knows. So if I suddenly disappear, they won't be confused about what the fuck to do. And I think the best bet is just going to be leaving Hassan and everything else out here. It's a risk, but I'll have to take it. Because they wouldn't be any safer at the end. Not against the blood hunters. Against the dragon, yes. Against the blood hunters, no. So with that, I'll let the party know that, yeah, tomorrow we're going to take all of this silver that we've got and cart it into town. Let's see, Dungeon Master, you said we had, what, 10,000 coin? 10,000 plus?
Mm-hmm.
So 1,000 pounds. I don't think we ever figured out how much weight a wagon can carry.
It should be able to carry 1,000 pounds of coin, fair enough. You can stick like 6 or 7 fighters on it. That's, yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to think, how many wagons do I need to carry the party and the silver? Can we do it with 2, or do we need all 3?
Are you taking the zombies with? No, actually,
No.
you're not. You buried them. The lead zombie, you're taking him with, but he's just one body and a head.
No, not taking him. He's buried, remember?
That's right, he's buried too.
Because
Alright.
either...
Yeah, you should be
either
able to get
Rob-
away with 2, I would say.
Okay. All right. You know what? We're going to take all 3.
This is true. Okay.
Because... Wait, how many horses do we have? 6. Okay. So 2 per wagon. That way it'll be comfortable and easy traveling. We'll make better speed. And besides that, there are some purchases I need to make. Okay. So, everyone, please get a good night's sleep. and we will load up all of this new silver in the morning while we're waiting on breakfast, and then after we've eaten, we will depart.
Okay. Party, the night passes without incident. Those of you down a hit point may restore it. And yeah, it will be nighttime and it will be morning on day 108. The light shines upon Denalia. I apologize. I'm a little tired trying to run this, but we're still going, guys. Okay, Orc Zoom call. Done. I can take that off my list finally.
Yes. But now, oh yeah, over breakfast, I'll inform the party that I've made contact with a tribe of orcs. I may be recruiting them soon. But first things first.
No offense, Mead, Peter says, but aren't orcs like... And he does kind of wince looking at Greg. Like, full-blooded orcs, I mean, of course. Like, aren't they really bad news?
They can be controlled with a sufficiently firm hand.
You know what? Fucking skeletal dragons? Sure. Okay, orcs, why not?
This was who? Peter, you said?
Peter, yeah.
Does Peter look very strong?
No. He does not have an 18 exceptional, but he does seem strong enough. In the upper teens, undoubtedly.
Okay, then I'll say, no, don't be alarmed. You've seen the tip of my sorcery. I think you've observed some of my fighting skill as well. Did you know I'm very strong? Watch this. What kind of armor is he wearing?
Peter has on a suit of... I believe it's... give me a second. Let me look it up. He's got banded mail.
Okay, just relax. I'm going to grab the front of his chest plate.
Okay.
Get a good firm grip, and I'm going to pick him up with one hand.
Whoa. Okay, put me down.
I'm very strong. Firm grip, too, and I'll ease him down, gentle.
Okay.
I think I can handle some backwater orc chieftain. I can handle.
Mm-hmm. For what it's worth, Acromead, Peter does have bigger muscles than you do. So he's... Yeah, you've stunned the man.
Surprise.
Fucking... So glad I left the military for this. Wow. I'm amazed they haven't tried to recruit you.
If you all haven't discovered, there is lots of danger all around me. But the rewards are great.
Okay, Vi, you of course write whatever that was down. If that was the thing between Kassan and Cassie, then that is hysterical.
That was funny.
I did some dice rolls. Kassan heard Cassie's comment about no funny business, and she's like, "Oh, you got no funny business, or they will never find your body." Okay. So, this is over breakfast. Party, you all get your breakfast in, of course. Anyone doing anything else at this time?
Yeah, after we get the silver loaded up, I'm going to, it's been a few days, I am going to redose my crossbow bolts.
Noted. Mark off the doses.
This will use up the last dose of my Ostego venom. And one dose of giant scorpion venom.
So, other than that, is the party doing anything special?
Let's see. Imagine that Hassan and the girls will take care of the chickens. We're not leaving any horses behind. Of course, tell Hassan, make sure Critter is close by with you. And stay very alert. And you might want to bring Smasher out here to the front room.
She concurs and goes into the room. And party, you all have seen Smasher now. Minor stone goal.
He's been in the back room the whole time.
Yeah.
Still this same day, right?
Y'all went to bed one day and woke up the next day, so this is the morning of the next day. Y'all can talk for a minute. I need the bathroom again.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
get
that's
a
right.
smoke.
Grills, Vader wants Greg to talk to a crewmate about something. You should deal with that.
That was already
We
taken
did.
care of.
Okay, good.
Okay, so make sure that, yeah, Kassan has got her staff, her sword, you know. Oh, she's got that scimitar now. Yeah. And, yeah, that she's keeping Smasher in the front room and Critter close at hand at all fucking times. A 3 segment of silence. Okay, I'm going for a smoke while Double M's in the bathroom.
Do we know how long we're going to be in the city?
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did it?
Yes, welcome back. I'm echoing you. I'm that tired right now. So, party finishes eating breakfast and discussing. What are they doing now? Oh, Grills went to get a smoke, didn't he?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, before we keep going, does anyone want to do anything that they've been steamrolled over unintentionally? I'm not trying to do it to anyone. I'm tired, guys, so I'm rolling as best I can here, but I want to make sure. Everyone good?
There is a slight RP thing that I wanted to bring up, but only once I figure out how long we intend to stay in the city.
Say that again? How long we what the day in the city?
How long we intend to stay in the city.
Alright. From what Akromead said, I actually don't recall. Odds are it's going to be a day or two, though. Maybe even get there.
Possible 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, then this might work, but I'm going to wait for confirmation just to be sure.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm back. It's Double M back?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Hey, girls.
Yo,
Do I have a plan for how long we're staying in the city?
long enough to get this coin sold and to make some purchases, and then we're hauling ass back. Why?
Just wondering if that wouldn't entail staying the night.
Certainly. It takes the better part of a day's travel to get there.
I see.
Unless you have a burning desire to travel at night.
Nah, the DM doesn't have tons of monsters to throw at you at night. What would give you that idea? Just
Anyhow.
think I could put 3 kobolds down a coat now.
Yeah, I'd try passing off command of the zombies to Kassan, but I don't think that would work right. Anyhow. Yeah, I'll make sure that I tell her that some of the Arania might be coming by, and that if they do, invite them in. They'll be invisible, they'll knock or they'll speak, but they won't reappear unless they're inside. And, please, I've told their queen that they could, I'll fill her in that, our hospitality is open to them and they'll be helping her to keep watch kind of thing. But they probably won't show up for a day or two. Basically really quick rehash my conversation with the Web Queen to Kassan so she knows what to expect. All right?
All right. She'll
Okay.
nod, and it's not that nothing phases her, but she's getting used to it.
She's really getting used to everything.
It's
Demons
a
in the
lot
front
more
yard,
busy around here these days.
and it will get busier. And with that, let's see. Yes. Load up the gold or silver, which we did while people were cooking breakfast. Eat our food. Make sure Jaziel has had something to eat, whatnot. He's good. Mount up and ride out.
Okay. All right. So let's deal with the morning. Was there any content? Nope. Okay. So
Autobot, roll out.
interesting. Okay, give me a minute, guys. I rolled up something interesting.
Okay.
Okay, the first hour or so will pass. You all may roleplay for a bit if you'd like to keep things moving. So yeah, that's an hour and a half of travel.
And Dungeon Master, I'll be filling in Jaziel on all of the details he missed.
Greg,
down
what's
in
your
the
charisma?
cave. My charisma?
No, Greg.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, wow. Nice.
Charisma 14.
Charisma of 14. She cocks an eyebrow at you. Looks away. Okay. D4. Here, someone give me a D4. I'm curious.
I got you. 3.
3 again? Okay, that works.
But yeah, I'm going to get Jaziel up to speed on my conversations with the orcs, my conversations with the Arania, and everything that happened down in the cave, and my plans, how we're going to go back for the rest of the silver at some point, all the details about the blood hunters, and I'll recite the journal to him. So we've been watched.
Mm-hmm.
And you, of course, know, stay with the party or come back to the keep if I disappear. Blah,
Doesn't
blah,
make sense those would be out and about now.
unless something chased them out of their lair.
I mean, do you want me to, or I could just let it pass by? Let me see if I've got any encounters pre-rolled up, because I had a few of those, and I don't remember what happened to them. Sand Dragon, yeah, let's have him again. No. Maybe? No. Nope. Huh. Nothing that I immediately want to deal with, so you know what? I am going to, let this encounter pass on by without it actually being an encounter. Maybe it was a bug. Yeah, you encountered an ant, but didn't realize it. Voss, the party is moving out. I assume you're coming with? They're going to Rinvera to exchange the coin, so on and so forth. Okay. In that case, 2, 3... Yeah, no.
By the way,
No,
DM,
yeah.
can I
4,
assume I'm full up on spells again?
5, yeah, okay. 5
Thank
more
you.
hours will pass. Okay, party, it will be... 1, 2, 3, put that there. It will be about lunchtime. Is the party stopping to eat or eating in the saddle?
We'll stop to eat.
Alright. Party, for everyone to hear, it's the next day. Y'all are traveling to Rinvera unless anyone wishes to object. Okay, stopping to eat. There we go. Now we're getting to the fun shit.
So Dungeon Master,
Mm-hmm.
how badly it did he fail with Cassie?
You don't know. Now do you? My god, I can't use any... Ooh, I can use this. Okay. Okay, so the party is going to hit the road at this point, because the party is going to be... Oh, hold on, I'm zoomed in at Catropoli over where these guys are. Let me zoom back in on Mead. So it will have been this many hours. How fast was the party traveling again? I should ask that first.
Okay, in the desert itself, 2 miles an hour. On the road, what's what we figured, Lydia? Or no, we could do 2.5 in the desert, couldn't we?
Are you trying for 2.5?
We're trying for 2.5.
Okay, you'll be able to get that. Yeah. Okay, so that's
Okay,
4 things.
when we make it to the road, we'll speed up to 3 miles an hour.
Okay, so that will put you at roughly here. Okay, so party's over there when they encounter that. Okay, party, y'all are passing by some dunes and shit, and you can give me some perception checks as the horses sniff around and shit.
That is my second 20 on a perception check tonight.
Okay, all the
Brady
NPCs
does
make
not-
it, obviously.
I'm
Poor
afraid
Greg.
Greg does not have a 19 in perception.
Vasa, you make it. Vi and Miko, perception checks party.
That looks like a pass.
Okay. Aiden, hey.
That's a pass.
Alright, let me double check this monster. Base diameter of that. Okay, party. For those of you that made your perception checks, as the party is traveling, you see up ahead, crouched really low by a hill, as if trying to hide itself and ambush passerbys on the road, there is a leopard-type creature. Hard to make out details because, of course, this is the desert. You're scanning ahead, so you see it from a distance.
Well, I failed my perception check, so I'm just...
Oh, Jazeel. Good point. Okay, Vi, magic missile. Give me a second, because you might be far enough away, because I'm giving you, you know, the benefit of being far enough away to have seen this from a decent distance over the desert.
What did you
Magic
say
missile.
they were?
6 tens of yards plus 1 tens of yards is 8 tens of yards is 80 yards is 240 feet. Yeah, Vi, you're kind of out of range at the moment. It's some kind of leopard-looking thing. Again, details are hard to make out at this range.
Hey, DM, what did you say these things were?
You perceive some type of leopard up ahead nearby the road, crouched on a low hill. No, I'm telling you now, you're beyond 240 feet away from it. You're maybe 1,000 or so feet out, to give you a rough estimate.
In Dungeon Master, I know I didn't say it, but I did plan on using my spyglass like once an hour, like I've been doing. Cats? How many cats?
How many do I see, Dolan?
You see one. And yeah, party, at this point y'all can see it. Again, it's tough to make out. It's 1,000 feet, so details are
Okay.
rough, but you can see
Hold
it's
up.
some type of large cat.
Hold
Maybe
up.
the size of a lion or a leopard.
All right. Stopping the party and definitely using my spyglass at this time to look at it.
A Chloromid, and I'm just going to say this out loud in voice for you, so the rest of the party can get the benefit of this. You know, you use the spyglass, you look at this. This thing is, give me a second, back over to the Fiend Folio. It is a large leopard with 6 snake heads sprouting from its shoulder.
Fucking hell.
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck.
And-
Fuck this.
How far away are we?
About 1,000 feet. Oh, by the way, it seems to have noticed the party and is now watching y'all. It's
1,000
noticed
feet.
you noticing it.
That is no ordinary cat. It's not the one I was on guard about, but it's no ordinary cat. All right, let's continue moving up until Dungeon Master. We are within 150 yards.
150 yards. That is 450 feet, so about half the distance.
Yep.
Okay, well this thing sees you approaching, and let me check morale for it. Party has noticed me, so my stealth opportunity is gone. Hellhorse in the front. Yeah, party, this thing appears to be moving on pretty rapidly away from the road to the south. Is the party pursuing it, or continuing down the road?
What direction are we going again?
You're on the east-west segment of the road. This thing is going south into the desert.
No, just watch it flee.
Decided to pick for an easier meal. Maybe a bunch of warriors walking by a wagon. And okay, yeah, the Kamadan does not attack the party.
Yeah, because you know what I was going to drop on it at 450 yards.
Lightning bolt? I don't know.
Damn straight.
All right.
Damn.
And that was the encounter. Congratulations, party.
Woohoo!
Are you
All
fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Alright, continue our role-playing party. I have to do some more rolling. This is the fourth damn encounter today.
Well, while you're rolling, I'm going to go get a couple of drags. And remember, I am using my spyglass.
Duly noted. Hey, I rolled the dice. That's where it came up. Y'all can be mad at me if you want. I can't control that, but I thought that was hysterical. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh. Yeah. We're doing this. Oh.
This doesn't happen to be a goblin spell backwards, is it?
Okay, size. No. Age. Nope.
So, Dungeon Master, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
You want any less hyper from those gummy bears?
Do I hear any of that? What from what?
Are you any less hyper from those gummy bears?
Oh, that wore off a while ago.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
Alright, welcome back.
We almost had fried Commodon for late lunch.
Instead, party, about an hour later, y'all looking around, and give me some perception checks, people.
Boy.
Yes, by 4.
Yes. Yes, okay.
Yep.
And should I roll for Jaziel?
I just did. He got the 11.
Okay.
Okay. Other party members. Still looking for those perception checks. Seriously, what the fuck? Another encounter immediately after. Ooh, Vi. I don't know if you pass or not. Fail. Oof, that's a shame. You're gonna want to see this. Yeah, no. Standard perception. I believe we're still waiting on Vasa and Miko. Perception checks, please. Okay. We're still waiting on Vasa and Miko for their perception checks. There is no adjustment here.
13.
Nico made it.
Vasa, okay. For those of you that made your perception checks, you know, you're scanning around the desert as you do. Coromid, you have your spyglass out and you put it down, and you notice, cresting high in the sky, a couple, more than a few hundred feet up, maybe 1,000 even, is a brass dragon.
A what?
A dragon. Kind of a brassy, bronzes color.
I need to look at my character.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We were contracted to kill one dragon. Alright?
It's just dragons
We
all the
already
way
have
down.
to kill. We already killed one. We already have to kill another. We're gonna kill 3 dragons in this time. Where they are.
It's coming on orc. Okay, no.
Anywho, where's the dragon coming from?
I've got a character that actually speaks brass dragon,
Oh, that's funny.
but,
What do you
but
mean?
it's not a Coromede.
Speaks brass dragon?
Yes.
Wait, each type of dragon has its own language?
Mostly,
I
yes.
guess it makes sense.
Mostly just different dialects.
I feel like there'd be a slight common between dragons, but I feel like each one has its specialized.
When they roar and use their breath weapon against you, that means they are angry.
It's actually
Really?
Crow the Undying speaks Common Oin, Orcish
Oh,
Goblin,
of course
Hobgoblin,
Crow does.
and Brass Dragon. But
Of course, Crow speaks dragon.
Of course he does. Anyways, party. This thing's pretty far away, out of spell range for most things. Y'all doing anything? As it is
I
flying overhead.
I
Heading
could
south.
hit it if I really wanted to.
Miko's just like, oh, not
If
again.
it's flying
Not another
overhead
one.
now, I
Well,
should
not
be able to
directly
see it,
overhead.
right?
Vi, you can see people around you, possibly. Give me a d20. 11. Okay, at the end of this round, you will notice people looking around, and you'll look up and see it at the end of this round.
Okay, okay.
So, party, what are you all doing?
Damn it, I want to get its attention. Hold on a second.
Why?
That's not our quarry, friends. Anyone have a mirror on them?
Let me check. Ooh. Nope. Cassie says she does keep a mirror.
Yeah, I see it for a moment.
It's a small handheld deal, not even silver.
That's fine.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to try and get the dragon's attention with the mirror, reflecting the sunlight up at it.
My
Okay.
first thought was
Huh.
you doing that, and I was like, he wouldn't actually do that. That's joking, right? That wouldn't work. Oh, that's
While
not
I'm
working.
doing that, I'm going to dismount, stop the caravan, and move about 30 feet ahead of the party on the road.
Okay, moving about 30 feet ahead of the party on the road. You're signaling the dragon with the mirror. You're not sure if it sees you or not. It does not appear to be responding to your thing. It's just flying southward kind of lazily. Almost looks like
Alright.
it's not really flying, just gliding.
Right.
Umbra, not Umbra. Vi, at this point you have noticed what's going on. Why are we stopped? Why is he... Oh, dragon! Yeah, we've got the party with hands on weapons. Damn it, I did it dumb. Guys,
Grills?
Yes.
Your nightmare does fly, right?
Yes, and I do not
Vader.
want to feel going up there.
Vader. No meta.
So I'm going to keep trying to flash it with the reflection.
Damn, Acromid. You're flashing and it's not picking up the hints. Jesus. What a shitty roll. It's been a few minutes now and it's moving on, it seems.
Ah, damn. All right. I'll take Cassie her mirror back. Thank you. And I'll mount
What
back
was your
up.
plan if that thing landed? She asks.
I would speak with it.
Huh. Aren't you worried it's gonna do that thing it did when it did? I know it's not the same one, but aren't all dragons like evil bastards that want to just kill you, eat you, and steal your gold?
I don't know here, but in the lands from which I come, the dragons that are colorful, red, blue, black, white, green, those tend to be the nasty ones. The dragons which are best described by a metal tend to be not so nasty, and they don't like the nasty ones.
Huh.
So, the thought was, we have a common enemy, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That is brilliant if that works. I mean, I can't imagine
Unfortunately,
anyone would know.
Unfortunately, the thing seemed oblivious to the light that I was reflecting up at it. And if I'd thrown lightning into the sky, it may have misinterpreted that as an attack, even if I missed it purposefully.
Huh. Do we want to track it? See where it goes? Meet it when it lands? It can't stay up there forever.
Nay, the thing can fly for days without rest. Anyhow, mount back up, and companions, forward. Daylight is waning on us.
I feel sad. I actually rolled perception for the dragon. 19, 19, 20. I
Oh,
couldn't
that's
believe it.
hilarious.
I could not believe it. What the fuck? So no, party, I'm not fucking with you. This is what the monster manuals are giving me when I roll randomly, and these are the perception checks I'm getting.
Hey, that would have been another convert to my cause.
Mhm. Okay, well, party. Let me see if there's yet another fucking encounter. Okay, thank
And
God.
the dragon was headed southwards, though, right?
It was headed southwards. Maybe he'll get some Kamadon soup tonight.
Yeah.
Like, not only did we have to kill a bone dragon, and then we may have been able to befriend a brass dragon to go kill a blue dragon.
Yeah, Double M published a meme not too long ago.
Hell of a
Okay,
story.
not okay.
Going to play
How to ally
Dungeons
with
and
your dragon.
Dragons, never encounter a dragon and barely touched any dungeons. And his thing under it was cannot relate.
It's true. This has nothing to do with not relating to things, but party. Hours later, you will be in Renvera. About an hour or two of sunrise left. Not sunrise, sun left.
Hey, Dungeon Master, are there guardsmen at the gate?
Yes.
All right. As we approach the nearest guard, I'll look at him, make visual contact with him, give a chest thump and steeple fingers. Guardsman, a moment, please.
Okay. Are you guys within the protective circle of the city's thingy at this point? It does extend out for about 30 feet from Renvera's walls.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Alright, so yep, they will approach, they being 3 guards.
Yes. Do you have a sergeant or an officer available that I may speak with?
I'm the sergeant, says the one that you hailed down.
Oh. Yeah, sergeant. I'll dismount and I'll come closer. It seems that we are carrying some ancient things that we recovered from a very old tomb. And I want to know confusion because I'm aware of certain laws. And if you'll wait here while I go get one of these relics, and I'll go to the first wagon, Dungeon Master, and get one of the silver coins, and I'll bring it over. Sergeant, we have some of these, and they are not coin of the realm. We do not plan on spending them, but trading them in. I know of an antiquities dealer, and I'm sure that they have value as that instead of being nailed down for their pure metal.
Give me a second here, Grills. Official policy is that we are to escort you to the nearest coin exchanger, where they will then exchange it at proper ratio for a coin of that time.
Yes, well, I think that would be undervaluing the value of these. And like I said, I'm sure the antiquities community would be willing to see to better compensation. Enough that maybe do you, Sergeant, have a squad or a few men at your disposal that you could accompany us so that there's no confusion about these matters? I'm sure I could make sure that I could hand over a small fee to you and your associates for taking you away from your normal duties to ensure that we are legal, and you could take this money for on the city's behalf for this service that you would be providing.
Okay, I'll have one of my boys accompany you all, and if there's any inquiries, poor Vi, I feel sorry for you. Okay. So the guard, we're gonna travel out of RP for a second because it's getting late and I'm getting tired. The guard will say, okay, official city policy. He's supposed to have two of his guys escort you all to the nearest coin exchange it out. But you're the Mistwalker, and you've helped the city, and as long as this antiquities dealer isn't putting these on the market, in which case that's everyone's asses involved. If the guild finds out, then that's literally everyone's head on the platter. So he
Well-
trusts you have the discretion with who you're going to, that's not going to come back and bite everyone involved in the ass.
Yes, I'm sure.
So in that case, he'll have one of the guards accompany you just to ward off, taking them to the coin exchange, and once he gets you to the antiquities dealer, that guard
This
goes
will
away.
all be handled with class, tact, and discretion. And with that, Dungeon Master, we'll put the guard up on one of the wagons if he wants to, or he can walk along. I don't give a shit, but we don't mind if he rides. And we're heading to Xavier's place.
Okie dokie. Okay, Aiden, can you hear me now? Actually, I'll just type it.
Can you hear me now?
Oof. Arranged
All the tables.
Someone post the thing of it being put back up.
What being put back up?
The table thing, there's a thing.
Huh?
He posted an image of a guy flipping over tables, and someone has made a emoji thingy of that. Yes. Put the table down. Flip it over. Put it down. Flip it over. Okay. Try reconnecting. Anyways, party. So you've got a guard with you now. Woohoo!
All right,
Guardsman
so
Jimmy.
All right, so we're heading to Xavier's bookstore. I know.
The Lost Library.
Yeah, the Lost Library.
So, party. Aiden, by the way, can you hear us? Actually, no, I said that verbally. For the moment. Okay, beautiful.
Yay, good.
So party. Crowmead is leading you towards a area near the center of the city. This bookstore place, the Lost Library. You all have heard what this place has been described as before, under different names. And the guard sees you off and he's like, oh, this guy? I don't know if he does with coins, man, but like the boss man says, as long as this doesn't come back to bite us, because if the guild comes around here knocking, we're gonna tell them where they came from. Save our own asses, you know?
But of course.
Good day to you. Slay demons, brother. And he gives you a weird peace sign as he walks off. Not an official guardsman, this guy.
Travel well. All right. So I'm going to take that coin that I got out of the wagon, tell the rest of the party, hey, sit tight, guard this shit while I go inside and get Xavier. And I'm going to scoot on in and try and find Xavier real quick.
Okay. Xavier's up at the front talking with someone, and he smiles and waves as you all walk in, and Fish is talking up with one of the assistants and pops on out. How can I help you?
Open your hand, Xavier.
Okay, he opens it.
I'm going to place the coin in his open palm. Close your hand.
Closing it. Upstairs.
Now look at what you have carefully.
If this is what I think it is, and he's rubbing his thumb up and down the thing, we're going to want to talk upstairs for a minute, just real
upstairs,
quick.
Then.
And he'll lead you upstairs. Upstairs, close the door, open the thing. Ooh, haven't seen one of these in a while. Dragon Empire coins.
Yes.
Where did you get this from?
I was right.
Troll Cave.
Troll Cave. Why did...
Troll Cave.
Okay.
There was a tomb underneath. How much would that coin fetch? Amongst those who know of such things and like trading and collecting antiquities.
Let's see, a silver piece from that era. One of them would probably trade for modern day 3 silver pieces, roughly. 3-to-1 ratio. They're pretty common. One of the most common, in fact. Seems the dragon gods all loved silver.
I was right.
So I take it you would not be interested in purchasing any of these.
Officially speaking, no. Unofficially speaking, also no, because I do not want the Coin Guild on my property. Nope, not for a moment. I deal in relics and histories, but coins are a no-go because of that ridiculous law.
Well then, I guess you wouldn't be interested in seeing the other things that we got from down there.
I
Why
would.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about can you leave your shop for a little while we
Oh.
go deal with some coins? And one of my associates has some stuff that you might be interested in viewing.
Okay. And I
And-
might know someone who, you didn't hear it from me, obviously, but would be interested in hearing about the coins. I could put you in touch.
I have quite a few of them. There's quite a few more back where these came from.
What kind of tomb did you raid that had such a collection?
Come.
Alright, coming. Alright.
And on the way back, I'll ask him how soon he could contact this person, because these coins need to move now.
Okay, could get a message out to them today. They're in Rinvera, of course. Outside Rinvera, I wouldn't really trust it
Okay.
on the road. That's just begging to be
So-
robbed.
So once I get him down to the wagon, Vi, could you show Xavier here your copies that you made of those things?
Nope, sadly not. Vi is probably not hearing us. Vi, if you can hear us, give us a sign.
This reminds me of a seance.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Vi,
can
are you
hear
with us?
Give us a sign.
We are calling on the spirit of Vi. Everyone connect your hands. And we summon you, Vi. Give us a sign.
Unrolls the first
very
rubbing.
good.
Okay. What was the percent of that?
I thought she got the whole thing.
Well, no, like as in the quality of it.
Wasn't it like 96?
Yeah, there's some high 90 thing, I recall that. Okay,
95.
95. Ooh, good quality. Okay, well, Xavier will spend a moment looking it over. Yep, that's Dragon Age stuff. And he will translate it word for word.
And how good of a price does this contact of yours do you think he'd be willing to do for these coins?
Probably at the 3-to-1 ratio I mentioned earlier.
It's not
I
worth
forget,
it.
was this the one from room 1 or the entry room? Like, is this
Coin?
the welcome...
Room 1.
Okay. So this is the verse 1. Interesting. I've not read this one before.
I'm happy I kind of got it right. I got it at the end. It was dragons were gods.
So you discovered an ancient Dragon Age tomb, looted it, and you've got a bunch of silver, of course. Okay. Yes, okay. This says verse 1. Was there another one by chance?
Okay, by the way,
Yeah,
at this
multiple.
point, we are heading to the money changer.
Alright. Hold on
And
then.
we're dragging Xavier along with us so he can look at the rubbings.
Alright, give me a second then, and he'll poke his head in the shop, yell something to the shop hand, hold the store till I come back, and he's jogging back out, catching up with y'all. You have 2 more. Okay. What's her name pipes in that she has one too, but it's probably pretty bad quality. So yeah, Vi, not Crowmead. Xavier will ask if he can see them, and he'll see them, study them, and read off what they say. Oh, we know what it says. Never mind then. Copy of the common translation.
Whisper, what are you doing?
Oh, interesting. That word translates to that. True story, Vi. You actually just taught him a new word in that language that he had the wrong word for. Fascinating, fascinating.
So, Xavier, does this mean that you would be interested in an expedition to this location?
I would. It wouldn't have anything to do with Archilion. That was actually after, if you can believe, the Dragon Age. But this is... I moved myself down a channel because I'm a genius.
You did what?
I moved myself down a channel because I'm a genius.
Oh, okay.
No, Aiden, I was addressing you as in Vi, Xavier, and me'd come out of the shop. Vi, pay attention to this because we're trying to at you. Sorry.
It's still 11 o'clock.
It is. I'm thinking we can probably get you all to the money changer though. So okay, let's go out of character talk here for a minute. So okay, Xavier is interested in an expedition to that place. If y'all can give him a couple days to prepare, or even just like a day, he could probably come with. Put some things on hold.
Did we ever take Xavier to my keep?
No, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be of great interest to him.
Then I will contact you soon, but I have other urgent business that has to be taken care of immediately. And the location of the site should keep. It's hard to access. I know how. I don't think any common bandits or random monsters will be able to penetrate it.
Okay.
By the way, do you know how far from here Kurtoplia is?
Kurtoplia, let me see. There was a... just a minute. Vi, if you want to go, you can go. I'm not going to stop you. I'll just NPC you. Okay,
Hey guys,
Kurtoplia.
out of character, we came from Kurtoplia, didn't we?
No, you came from Grad.
Good night, Lydia.
Brad,
Keep
sorry.
well.
Well, are you talking
well.
as the crow flies? Because there is no direct road from here to Kurtoplia that I recall. And the current road goes all the way into Elvin County to cross, and then goes east-west to Rinvera. Something like, just to put an estimate on it, 200 miles of road. But as the crow flies, that would probably be closer to 120.
Very well. There's an orc tribe over there that I have business with.
Goodness, I almost forgot how surreal it was traveling with you people. Okay, let's see.
Does he even notice that the people he's used to seeing is not here?
Oh, yeah, he noticed. He's currently being tactful because he knows that's going to be brought up soon, or he'll pull a Chromie to the side to ask.
Okay, I am now going because I don't know when the next time I'm not going to hear anything.
Alright, later,
Okay,
Aiden.
Lydia.
Thank you for sticking through it, even though it was
Good
tough.
night.
We love you.
Yeah,
Bye.
sleep well.
Okay.
So yeah, he knows Jaziel and he knows the Chlormead. Everyone else is a new face.
He's not
But-
a complete idiot. He knows if he sees a Chromie and other people, it's like, oh, where's all the other people you used to travel with? Maybe they tried to betray you, and these people... I don't know the details. Step lightly until you know where the ground is. So yeah, he's interested. Did you give him directions to your keep, or are you willing to take him with?
Not yet. I told him that I would contact him.
Okay.
Haven't I used the telepathy on him before?
Not on him, but he has witnessed it before.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
anyhow,
coin exchanger.
Anyhow, I'll explain to him as we're going that yes, what's still there will keep. It's been undisturbed for a very long time, and I don't think any common things will disturb it in the next short while. Anyhow, you're welcome to stay and watch us count coins if you'd like. You might be amazed at how many we have.
I heard a rumor that you were hiring for a job against a dragon. At first I miscounted it, but then I remembered that was you, and I wanted to hear it in person that you weren't actually seeking to kill a dragon.
I almost had it.
Oh my god, you're serious?
It cheated death at the last moment. My previous companions did not fare as well. And these
didn't want to ask.
fine people, after I've sussed out their skills and how capable they are, we will be going to finish it off. And the traitor Sistik.
Oh, oh, no way, Yeah, Xavier has like a 30-second connecting the dots moment. Sistik, rumored to worship blue dragons. Blue dragons, rumored to raid villages with Sistik. Acro meeting Co. after Sistik.
And then there's the Blood Hunters that I need to go finish off as well. It seems they had their eye on the tomb as well, but they couldn't figure out how to open the door.
Okay. That is concerning.
Yes.
Give me a second here. I need to check something for Xavier's knowledge base. So, you recovered coins from that tomb and the rubbings of these. I take it the plaques. He'll describe them. I heard one of these had been discovered some 30 years ago by some adventuring group, and they spread information around about it. Not very commonly known in most circles, but I had heard about it. Was there anything else of note in the tomb?
Yes. We haven't gotten to the money changers yet, have we?
Nope, traveling on the road.
Okay. I'll pull out my bag of holding and open it up enough and rummage around so that the thing that I took out of there, the black box thingy, so that he can see that, and I'll show him.
Interesting.
What's this? It's a container. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, interesting. Why does that ring a bell? I know I've... It's slipping my grasp. I know I've heard of one of those before recently. Black box, yay wide by yay wide by yay wide. If it comes to me, I'll...
Yes.
Well,
you're welcome to
fascinating.
tag along. It's one of the things that we're investigating today.
Are you going to one of the temples to investigate it?
Yes.
Then in that case, I think I will. Need to get out
Alright.
more.
All right. Then do me a favor and stay with my companions in the wagons when we get to the money changers while I go in and get some help.
Okay. And at this point, party, we are going to call session. I know y'all are kind of dying back there in RP land, but
Okay,
tough.
so did we make it to the money changers and
Yes.
we're calling it there?
Day
Okay.
108, roughly 6-something p.m. Party plus Xavier is
At the money
outside
changer.
the money changer. So you all intend to just exchange the coins for the thingy, so on and so forth.
Yeah, we're going to just change to them at face value of a silver and get it all converted to like low-grade gems. That way we can divide it up evenly.
Okay, the
And
party did not fight a this or a that, so that's not really XP. That's
But yeah,
all
I'll get-
calculated there.
I'll get the money changer to send out some of his boys to help us cart it in because, yeah, that's 1,000 pounds plus of silver. That's going to take a few trips. And of course, I'll tell him how much it is, and I'm sure he's going to want to count it for himself. But I'm going to suggest to him that give us this much, minus your percentage, and if he finds the numbers different from what I told him, he knows me
Mhm.
and where to find me. And gotcha.
Okay, well,
And since I've got a good rapport with this guy, I don't think that'll be a problem.
yep. Okay, killed the bot.